Okay, making sure I get everything right to click the first time is always fun. It's like, click, no, nothing happens. Click again. Oh, look, it's working. And yes, we are recording, we have audio. I should always check that before the game starts, but I rarely do.
No, the cameras are frozen.
No, they seem to be moving. Yeah, but I have fingers. So all cameras are working this time. So it is session number 140, or Phase 3, Season 3, Episode 3. Lots of threes today. And it is the second day of the first month of the year 1012. Characters are level 13. And they have entered into a deeper level of Repenithuk. They have no idea it's the second, third, fourth, or 12th level. Because, hey, the area is very deceptive about what it considers a level. So, at the table today, we have Rhiannon.
Hi, I play Hildren, the ranger cleric, who, I don't know what she's doing today. At the moment, she's...
Trying not to die.
Yeah, trying not to die, and trying not to let the others die, because she doesn't really want to carry bodies back. Because...
Trying not to die is always a good daily ambition.
I've got spare the dying, but it would mean we would have to carry somebody back, and we really don't want it to be Cetus.
You almost said Cletus.
Well, Calcrix was also in mind. But yes, I did almost say Cletus.
Okay. Next at the table, speaking of... we have Sean. I was giving you a chance to say the wrong name again. Did I just break you?
Hi, Sean's mom.
I am very easy to break. I am Sean, and I am playing as Cetus, who is a Water Genasi elven barbarian who is slowly becoming more and more of a sea monster as he gets closer to fulfilling his destiny of becoming a sea monster.
Will be eaten by one?
And if he does, he'd probably absorb it and become it. I don't know what he does. He's a fish man.
So bring on the Kraken then?
I was trying to think of a way to interpret that into a name so that could be his child. Because that's the only sea monster I have left that I haven't used as a name for one of, the family.
You mean you're only going to have one kid? Apparently I'm having 8.
As far as I know, Cetus is probably going to have twins or triplets or something like that. Going to be some weird thing that happened with druid magic.
Oh, hey, I'm sure druid magic makes it happen.
I've given Martin that idea now.
They thought of octobolets as your kids. Sounds funny.
Who
Turns
knows?
out Children's Room was actually tended to Cetus this whole time.
I'm more thinking maybe Drusilla wants, lots of kids. Lots of grandkids.
But we're not all at once.
You never know.
Well, hey, if it's all at once, then the need for the donor is lessened.
Yes.
True. Especially since he's probably going to be disappearing in about 2 years.
Which then brings us to Martin.
I'm playing Trellin Silverleaf, the Kenzai monk. He's a medium-sized wood elf, and he's playing good. His background is an urchin, which does make sense given his background as a halfling. But now he's on the path of fire, and I think Monk 13, and yeah, that'll do.
And I'm sure he'll outmonk the rest of them.
I left my daughter watching Monk.
Online today we have Jeremy.
Yes, good evening all. I'm playing Dimitri Dimitrios, the now Traldara nobleman, who started off as a humble peasant and, fortunately for the world, has never lost his humble origins and beliefs. He's always willing to generously provide of his knowledge and understanding of the world so that the others can benefit most.
And hey, I'm sure once we find the settlement called Humble, we'll all understand.
That will make more sense.
Where I'm sure the roads are paved with gold, and everyone starts off with more money than they can spare.
And all the houses of mithril and marble.
It's a paradise.
And sadly, that's all in Dimitri's head. So next time you go into a mindscape, I'm sure you'll come across it.
Well, we haven't seen his magnificent mansion yet, if he has it.
Well, I think he's a few levels away because he's dabbled in other classes.
Ah, that's right. If we're going to use it, it's going to be mercs, which is dangerous in a different way.
Well, I'm sure everyone will get used to the merc comments of the staff.
Yes. I think that might have been a recent addition to his...
Trying to think whose would be closer to the Lavis Chateau. Probably
mercs.
Okay, so who would like to give the recap of what happened last session? Or would you like the GM 5-second version?
We cleared the top level.
We've done that previously, so we came in intending to go down the next level.
Yes.
And have we gone to the next level?
Yep.
We've just started because we're going to get distracted on the way down.
There was a frictionless slide that took us a while to
right.
navigate because we kept talking about how to get down, and then Hildren's like, "Whee!" We met with Drusilla, which went reasonably well. We are now a vassal state of her, but it doesn't seem to have too much repercussions for that title.
It has the average of what most vassal states are. You can't expand without their permission. You need to provide assistance when they call, and they will provide limited assistance to you during your reign.
And there's one rule: don't kill wolves, which Hildren has no problem with. We did find out that Ten Knives is back, and Hildren said, "Hey, do you want to bring some halflings down? They could be useful. There are river monsters that we need to deal with." We found out that Drazzle is recovering. There's no longer the sounds of the forge coming out of Drazzle's tower. And he now has minions. So Dragonborn have appeared with the symbol of a blue dragon wrapped around an hourglass on their clothing. We also found out that the Dragonborn are huggers and will force hugs on people when they desire it. Isn't that right, Dimitri? We found out that as long as the entryway into the Mouth of Doom is secure, the fog is not going to occur, which is useful, so we're going to back up and reinforce the Dragonborn who are currently occupying it. We also everybody got to design a room, which was fun. And we discovered that Merc's ideal room is a Turkish brothel.
This was a tiki bar.
Yes, with grass and fire and water and a pond to sleep in. We went straight for room 33, which is the room with the 2 cobra statues. We knew that they had been moving. We could see slight movement, so Dimitri and Hildren decided they were just going to attack them. Which was fine. It started started conflict, but they didn't get a turn because they were blown up before the end of it. It got through 4 rounds with Dimitri going, "I don't feel like doing anything."
I just like to make you feel you're doing well.
Yes. The stairs that were leading down turned into a ramp. We figured out that when the cobras left the pedestals, it triggered it to turn into a ramp. We fussed around with the pedestals, trying to find a way to turn them back into stairs until Hildren got impatient and decided to slide down them. And we found out that the whole tunnel was now frictionless. So, with some careful navigating and some using of rope, everybody came down. We did check. There was a longer corridor that curved to the left. There was a corridor 5-10 feet away from the bottom of the slide, curving to the right. And there was a door on the left of the longer corridor. We checked out the door. There was a statue of a goat-headed knight figure riding a dragon. The dragon was interesting because it's not a type of dragon that we've ever seen before, including Calcrix. That was in front of a reflecting pool. We spent some time figuring out and poking at the reflecting pool before dragging Merc out, who is still in the rope of entanglement with Fossil Fur sitting on him. And Dimitri eventually taking the coins from the bottom of the reflecting pool, which we figured out is a place of offering to the Big O. Calcrix took... I cannot think of the word right now. Calcrix didn't like the fact that there was probably one of the Big O's priests riding a dragon, so she decided to rip the figure off the dragon. A bat appeared out of the shield, got eaten by Eep, crumbled and tried to reform with the other statue. So Calcrix...
It got destroyed by Dimitri's fire.
Oh, that's right!
Leaving Calcrix apparently annoyed that Dimitri used fire so close to her, but
yes.
But obviously it was completely under control.
Yes, it's Dimitri, of course it's under control. That's right. That's why it actually ended up rejoining the statue. So Calcrix ended up removing the rider and crunching it into gravel, leaving just the dragon. As I said, Dimitri grabbed the coins, which was 20 gold pieces, 100 silver pieces, a broken tooth, and an old boot. And, yeah. We left with Calcrix stomping the rider into gravel in the room. That wasn't a long rundown.
Well, it was a lot longer than they would have gotten from me.
Yeah, what was yours going to be?
They went back into the dungeon and are now on the next level down.
Yes. I like a little more detail to remind us where we are and what we're doing.
Okay, so with AJ and Ariadna being unavailable, their characters will be held back in, and there'll be just the four of you continuing on until they return.
Calcrix is giving Merc a talking to about racing after treasure.
Properly explaining to him the value of patience and not greed.
Merc is being left tied up in a rope entanglement.
Yes.
And being dragon's-planed too.
And Calcrix is trying not to hear Merc's... Calcrix is trying not to hear Merc's explanation of rope expertise.
Okay, from the room that you had been looking at, the passageway curves left and then right. Sort of goes left going northwest and then heads north. And along that north entranceway you can see a doorway before it heads northeast. Looks like it's about to... It's basically goes up like this, goes like that, goes up, and then goes like that.
So northwest, then straight, then north, then northeast.
Yep. But on the northern section, you can see another door.
Is anyone particularly leading?
I would probably say that it would be, let's see, of who we have, the only person who would make sense would be Hilderin, but that depends on how distracted Hilderin is.
She's not that distracted with the lack of Calcrix. She's probably trying to tank it a bit more again. And, you know, being the tracker and the main survivalist, she's trying to lead So allowing Cetus to be behind her, close.
And what was Jeremy trying to say?
Okay, it doesn't bother me if we come across the door and when Dimitri gets to it, if no one else has stopped or looked at it, he'll certainly have a look.
Oh no, we are checking the door.
So which characters are checking the door?
I'll check it out.
Okay.
But Dimitri is I would say, is the principal.
Yeah, if it needs unlocking or a trap undoing.
Well, he also has the I see everything word.
Yes.
Yeah. The I see word.
I will get him to look at it after, but I want to do an investigation check.
Yes.
15, 26, 29. To see locks or listen. Well, listening is perception and would be higher, but...
Okay, so, what did you get again? You got...
29 on
29.
investigation.
Okay, you can hear some heavy breathing coming from the other side of the door. It just sort of feels like someone's, huffing and puffing in your ear.
Okay.
Someone overly large and sweaty.
Okay. I am going to ask Dimitri to have a look at it, just to triple check, and I'm going to the bathroom.
Dimitri will have a look, check the traps, and then attempt to unlock it or open it as appropriate.
Okay, so give me an investigate as you're looking for traps.
Because Dimitri recognises that it's not worth listening to doors in here, because people try and tell you stuff you're not interested in hearing. So, investigation 23, 38.
Okay, so you can tell that the other side of the room is warmer than the corridor.
Oh, like on the other side of the door? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let them know that someone might have fire on the other side, or something else is in there to keep it nice and warm, but is it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay. Have you given the others a moment to prepare? Is the door going to open inwards or outwards from the hallway?
I'm going to say it opens inwards.
Okay. In which case then, does someone want to be ready to react to anything in the room?
I'll have my bow out, but
Yeah.
back.
Is he just ready to...
Last time I prepared an attack for when the door opened, I stabbed Dimitri.
So,
Dimitri will basically stand off to the handle side of the door, turn it open, and just push it in with the back of his hand type stuff to allow others to be seeing what's in the room and get shot at. Respond immediately there.
okay, as you push it in, there's a short corridor leading into the room, and all of you get a hot breath on your face. Has that sort of dank sort of smell.
Is it attached to a saving throw?
Would you like to have a saving
No.
throw? Then no. But if you wanted one, I wouldn't deny you.
Can they see anything in there?
Yes, they can see it's got a large room with 2 doors and a grill in the wall.
Okay. Each will give them a moment. If one or more of them go in, then he'll follow it. If none of them goes in, he'll look into the door and probably go in.
Okay. At this stage, no one else is saying they're doing anything, so you manage to walk in.
I will head in.
The room appears to be 15 feet east to west and 60 feet north to south, and make that 80 feet north to south. Because, hey, some of the lines aren't as easy to notice. And what makes it even more fun is it looks like they put the lines down after doing the map. So they haven't lined the map up to the lanes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means that sometimes the 5-foot passage line is right between the across the actual
The
passageway.
squares. Yeah.
Which means it would be a bugger to actually map on a grid paper. So yes, you can see there are one door almost directly across from the entrance on the eastern wall, one door at the bottom of the eastern wall, and the grill at the top of the eastern wall.
Anything obvious as to providing the heat in the room or anything like that?
You're sure that most of the heat is coming out of the grill?
Okay. So, otherwise the room's empty.
Otherwise, the room is empty.
Okay.
Or at least it appears empty even to your robe of eyes.
All good. Well, in that case, Billy's probably go and check out the grill first of all as the source of heat and therefore the source of something else in his room. So,
Okay,
anything else at the same time?
the grill is 3 foot in diameter. And it's just black on the other side of it. No sense of depth or dimension. Maybe it's a portal to another plane.
I might stick my pole through the grill and do the tap test on the other side.
Okay, so your pole disappears as you put it through. You find that it's very hard to touch. You don't seem to get the feel of anything on the other side of the grill. It's like there's just nothingness there.
All the core stuff back out again and confirm that it's still solid in one piece.
Insight roll for your character.
So what are we fighting?
Currently the darkness.
I cast magic missile.
You hit Dimitri.
25.
Okay, you suspect that it is a darkness spell and that there is a room on the other side.
Okay, but like so if I does the stick, can it feel the floor continuing from under the grill?
It doesn't know where the floor is on the other side of the grill. It's you believe the grill's in the middle of a wall. So you think you can see into another room, except it's using darkness to obscure it.
Yeah, so I'm picturing a grill. I'm thinking effectively like a portcullis type, like a.
So it's a 3 foot. So it's a 3 foot diameter, at about head height.
Oh right, okay. Yep. Sorry, I picture it as yeah.
So not a actual moving door.
Yeah, but it also then means that yes, putting a stick through the grill, I can't necessarily reach what would be floor, wall, or ceiling type stuff.
That is correct.
On that angle.
Which is why I said it feels very spacious on the other side.
Yeah, no, happy with that. That makes more sense to me now.
Unless, of course, you've just been poking a dragon of some kind.
Oh, hey, that's easy enough too.
So while you guys think about what you're going to do next, I'm just going to heat up my coffee. I have one waiting for me.
Okay, so this is the room that we listened to the door with.
Yeah. So as you open the door, it turned out that yes, there was definitely warmth in the room compared to the corridor. Which, when we opened the door and looked in or went in, we discovered a room with effectively 2 doors on the eastern wall, one virtually opposite our entry point, and one to the south, like in the southern corner of the eastern wall.
Yep.
And then there was a grill on the northern side of that wall, on the north end of that wall, which Demetri was looking at first because that seemed to be the source of the heat. So I don't know whether the others have considered looking at the other doors yet.
And the darkness is down the
It's
grill?
on the other side of the grill.
Okay.
And there's possibly magical darkness.
Well, we all pretty much have dark vision, so if we can't see it, I'd say it's...
I think magical dark vision doesn't work in magical darkness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we can't
Yeah.
see, it's probably magical.
Yeah. That's one of
Well,
the
that's what
side things.
Demetri's cloak can't see through it either. Is
Yeah, that's
quite
serious.
magical.
Doesn't your cloak give you true sight?
Not true sight.
Ah.
It just gives seeing visibility, see ethereal, and dark vision and seeing all this and type stuff.
So true sight without being the good parts of true sight.
Well, it's much better than us.
I could try seeing on the
Yes.
ethereal plane, but I don't want to waste that while.
To me, the idea of true sight. Well, I mean, realistically, the only things that true sight will then give you on top of that is see through illusions, and it's not like Demetri to be confused by an illusion anyway.
Has
So I don't know if the others have been looking at the doors while Demetri was looking at the grill, or whether everyone was stepped back and watching Demetri work to learn how things should be done.
I am assuming that there was no description about the doors, so the assumption is the two doors look exactly the same.
I don't believe there's a description on them, but yeah, potentially no one actually looked at more closely yet.
I was waiting for Dimitri to be set on fire.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure you could set him on fire.
That is the one thing I cannot do. I mean, Lorelei can, but she's not here.
But I think he's got the path of fire. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Hey, he has
Fire doesn't do
resistance.
much to him.
Yeah.
Unless it's Genric's fire because he ignored resistances.
Ah, right.
That was
Sure, all
fun.
doors look the same way. Rather wooden.
Okay, cool. Just checking that that's not, like, interesting. One door stands out more than the other.
Well, if it's ajar, it will stand out more.
True.
I picked the door that doesn't stand out as much as the other one.
While...
That was the one with Scout, because obviously the middle doors more sensual and more attention ready.
I was gonna say, while Dimitri is checking out the grill, Hildren's probably gonna check out one of the two doors. If Cetus, I was right, Cetus wants to check out the other one. Which one do you want to do, south or the centre?
I'll do the south door.
And I'm sure in your ear you'll hear Clayton is happy not to be called Cletus again.
So I just got sounds of heavy breathing. So the heavy breathing and sweating. No, that doesn't tell me if it's any different from me, because it's me or Merc. I feel like heavy breathing and sweating is still Mercish.
And the next door is going to be, oh, Hildren.
That's going to creep her out. Cool. So if you want to do first, I'm happy to do first. But Cetus is checking out the south door, and Hildren was going to look at the middle door.
Okay, so are you going to listen or check for traps?
Good question. I will listen first and then check for traps.
Okay, so that will be a perception roll. I do find it interesting that the new player's handbook, the skills have no descriptions.
Really?
They are just names.
That's silly.
We had that when we were helping someone do a druid.
Yeah.
And it's just a table. Is
I
all
remembered
that is
that.
there for skills now.
I remember
One
that
table.
now.
Could not find a skill description anywhere else in the book.
Wow.
Could I get a Jeff check, please? If I have my character sheet.
It may have moved it to the GM's guide, but I'm not sure.
That'd be stupid.
Yep.
The players need to know what they skill they're going to choose for their characters does.
Welcome to the 2024 5e.
Looks like they've done much what they did for 3.5, so the 2024 is 5.5, literally. They've messed with everything. And races now get a feat. Backgrounds get a feat. And I think something else gets a feat at first level. So if you compare a 2024 to a 2014, they're always going to be more powerful. They're basically up to the power level, so it's not any in the same ballpark at all.
Right.
They're trying to keep it level up.
I got a 20 in total.
Okay, as you're listening, you can hear some what sounds like laughing on the other side of the door. Very high pitched and with some cackling involved, but sounds more like laughing.
For a second there, I couldn't remember how to spell cackling.
I cannot help you there.
I could do a good cackle, but it would blow out the mics. I've scared students with it, particularly when dressed as a witch on Halloween.
Okay, so Hildrum was checking out the middle door.
Yep, perception check first.
Okay. What was the check?
I'm guessing Trevor needs basically stay back on the western entranceway with his bogey to shoot in any direction if it comes out.
Keeping an eye on us.
He's got to keep up his record of not taking damage.
Yes.
Unless, of course, something comes in through the door and attacks him from the hallway.
Yeah.
You can't keep the door open, or is it allowed to let it shut?
No, I'll keep it open.
In case there's a need to retreat.
This is listening. I'm
Yes.
fairly sure I've got a specialisation on listening, but I've got D8 on perception. I can't go to D10, can I?
No.
Unless
Not
I take
unless you've
that.
got particular class feature
Yeah.
that allows it.
Unless I pick up the rogue feature, then it doesn't matter. So plus 15 to whatever I roll. Oh no, plus 16 to whatever I roll because I have a +1 that I keep forgetting about. $29.
Okay.
My
so,
dice like 29 today.
As you're listening at the door, you start hearing all those broken promises you've made over the years.
Cetus or Hildren?
Hildren.
Okay.
Trying to think of broken promises she would have made.
Everything from as simple as I'll get that for you to let's meet up at this point to getting more and more complex.
Yeah, I'm just...
I'll see you again is also another promise you've made. And then people have died and you've not seen them again, so technically that promise has been broken.
She's reminding herself that those sorts of promises don't count for the wild
She didn't see them.
Oh, technically, the Wild Hunt doesn't care what the promises are.
Yes, but if they went for that sort of thing, then they'd be very busy.
Everybody would be dead.
Well, everyone is a target for the Wild Hunt. That is the truth of the matter. There's not a single person who would not be targeted. Some are targeted more than others. So if there's a choice between two people, I go for the one that's committed the most or worst problems. But technically, everything in the path of the Wild Hunt is fair game.
Yes, as far as I'm aware, she doesn't have anything big hanging over her. It's just the standard sort of, probably mostly teenage years, white lies. Cool.
But hey, there's a lot of them.
Everybody has a lot of broken promises.
This is where the three of them have each investigated their entryway in some way. What do you wish to do now that each of you have had your quick investigation?
Well, I was going to do Well, that was perception, so I was going to look for traps and locks now, but I'm happy to wait until other people have done something.
So we've had a door of heavy breathing, a door of broken promises, and a door of laughter.
Mm-hmm.
And a grill with magical darkness.
With heavy breathing coming from it.
The grill has heavy breathing coming from?
That's where the breath's coming from.
Okay.
The help breath.
Do we want to go door of promises or door of laughter?
I don't mind either one.
Dimitri, as part of his investigation of the grill, will be having a look to see, okay, is there a mechanism to open it or...
What happens if you put your hand in?
Wall.
What happens if you put your hand through the grill?
Giant leech.
We'll find out later.
I can take care of giant leeches. I've done it before.
Hey, putting the hand in is very close to what happens if you lick it. And yes, we have had players do that.
But yeah, so of course, the missions will be busy for the next few minutes.
Okay, so each of you gets to make an investigation roll.
Okay, I'm giving you another chance, Percy. Um, 23,
I rolled
24.
a 20 for a total of 23.
Total of 23. What was Hildebrand's?
24.
And Dimitri's was 28.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do find a mechanism on the other side of the wall that you can stick your arm in and reach.
That I can see through the darkness.
Yes, you've been able to get the right angle and see it.
Okay.
But it did require moving around a bit.
Yep, okay. I will use Mage Hand to activate it.
Okay, so as you do so, the 3-foot grate slides into the wall.
Okay.
3 foot square.
It's a 3-foot diameter
Yeah.
grate. So
A
basically, yes.
Cool.
So he could squeeze through that hole if he wishes to into the darkness, not knowing how far down the ground is. I can see my house from here.
You said there was like a chest head height in you in the wall.
I did.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything about the hard floor on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's okay. When you tried to get out, I thought, hang on, it's on the floor. So, yeah.
I can hold your feet.
Okay.
I can levitate. I can also fly.
Yeah, but I'm assuming you guys probably have the other door first before we do anything, because if it's not dark on the other side of the doors, then they're easier things to investigate. Then
Yeah. Well, we're still. We're still. We at the same time you're investigating and pulling the mechanism. We're getting our investigation.
Okay, so neither Cetus nor Hilderan discover any traps, if there are any. I'm sure they feel it's trap-free.
You love that phrasing.
That is the correct way of phrasing it. You feel as if there are no traps. If you roll a natural 1, you still feel that there's no traps.
I look up and say, "So, pick a door."
Trellin, pick a door.
Didn't Trellin already pick one, saying he can dangle the legs?
Well, we can go east if you want.
Well, we can at least open the doors to find
There
out
are
if
3
there's
doors
darkness.
on the east side, so yes, you can go east.
Cetus, open your door.
Okay, I'll open my door. Is my door unlocked?
It is.
I open my
And
door.
as you open it, you hear a sound of clattering metal that had been stacked next to the door. And looking inside, you see a bunch of gnolls and hyenas look up at you. Apparently they were
Hence
sleeping.
the laughter.
and you set off the alarm.
You cunningly set off their trap.
I close the door. Northern hyenas. Let's see your door.
Why don't we deal with the gnolls and hyenas first?
I'm sure they're on their way.
One thing at a time.
So I will call initiative.
Gnolls and hyenas are what type of creature?
Humanoid for
Monstrous or
gnolls,
humanoid?
Animals for hyenas, I would certainly expect.
Because I
I don't
have...
think they're aberrations.
28.
They might be monstrosities.
I have threat identification, beast, fae, fiends, giant, humanoid, and monstrous. So I'm fairly sure I get a plus.
Give me
You want these are bonus to initiative?
No, not initiative. This is a bonus to other
Oh,
things.
yeah.
No, to identify and also to attack.
I'm sure hyenas would be beasts, but gnolls, I think.
They're either humanoid or monstrous.
Monstrous. So
Yeah,
I think
that's
I'm
what I was gonna
covered.
say.
But I don't think I took down the...
Okay, so gnolls are an interesting beast. So what bonuses do you have?
I've got rank 3 in threat identification, which I think is a +2 to skill and a +1 to combat. Or is it a plus... Gotta remember. Let me look it up because my sheets are wrong. I thought I was a lot to date, but I'm not.
Initiatives normally at second executive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is generally any skill you can justify.
Yeah, that's like default on the perception. So.
I have a feeling I have a +5 that I'm not taking into account, but I got 37.
Well, that would be my stuff all getting knocked off.
Do you want a hand?
With everything.
Just trying to unbreak things. Well, I'm used to fixing things, so... Are you still there, Jeremy?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Can you hear me?
He can't
Yes.
hear us because I took the mic out.
Okay.
Can you hear us now, Jeremy?
I can hear you. I never not heard you.
Can you hear everyone else now?
Yeah.
Basically, the mic had pulled itself out.
Should the mic have a light on?
It should have a light on,
It does not have a light on.
but it is saying it's working.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The light's on this side.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mainly so I can see it if I need to fix it. Okay, so what was everyone's initiative?
I got 37.
28.
A number.
37,
notes.
28 for Trellin. What did Cetus get?
33.
33. And what did Dimitri get?
24. Roll.
I was going to say, that's bad for you, Dimitri.
Yeah. Okay. That was 24 with a +15 and a +D6. So,
As I said, I think I've got a +5 somewhere for initiative, but I can't remember where it is, so I'm just not counting it at the moment.
They had +13.
it could be like from it's a feat that gives you a +5 initiative.
Yeah, I think there is one, but I can't remember what it was.
A lot.
Yes, you can be alert.
I've got observant.
Observant gives you a bonus to your perception. Or sorry, no, so that's
Alert gives you, at least the 2014 one, gives you can't be surprised, +5 to initiative, and
Yeah, Seika has alert. I just have a feeling there's something else, but I
I think
can't remember.
Observant also gives you that, but it's not like surprise related things. It's perception of related things.
Yeah. And my druid has a +7 because it's her wisdom modifier that she gets to add to her initiative.
Okay,
I just
so
have +13 and advantage.
I have +16 in both bases.
you can hear a howl come from the other room.
Okay.
And how does Hilderon respond?
Oh. She doesn't like gnolls, does she? They're vermin the same way that goblins are?
Well, they are enemies of Zerchev.
Yep, okay. That gives me the answer I want. Okay, I am going to... Is opening the door a free action?
Well, someone else opened it already, didn't they?
Yeah, he
Someone
then
else-
shut it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
And said, there's gnolls and hyenas there.
Oh, okay.
And he said yes, the only way.
Okay, so you can move 20 foot to the door and open it.
The room's that big? I was in the middle.
It's an 80-foot room.
Oh, okay.
80 foot by 15 foot room.
Okay. So, I open the door. How far away are the gnolls and is the closest gnoll/hyena?
Okay, so they are in a 20 by 60 room where they are mostly sprawled, lying down. Apparently, you caught them sleeping.
Okay, so they're prone.
Mm-hmm.
How far? So can I? I've got
I'm sure you can kill a
40 feet movement.
mini creature from the doorway.
I've got another 20 feet. I can go to the closest gnoll/hyena.
You head in.
Yep. Falstaff following me. I head in and attack the closest, probably gnoll.
Okay.
And I get... Let me just check what monk feats I took. Because I could. Alright, no, I didn't pick up another attack. So I have 3 attacks, because I got extra attack as a ranger. And a bonus action attack. So, Noel closest to the door. I have advantage and a +19. Oh, and a +1 for attack because they're one of my threats.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 35.
That's a hit.
Is it a null? Yes, I said a null.
Hopefully you can tell the difference.
Well, considering they're I've spent many weeks researching them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I get a +1 to damage as well as attack?
I'm not sure. Can't remember what was written up.
Okay, so...
I'd like to think that one point damage is not going to make a difference.
20... 26 plus 12 is 48.
Okay, so yes, you absolutely butcher that unarmed opponent that's still in bed.
Okay, oh, okay. I turn to the next one.
Okay.
I'm going to focus on the gnolls. If it helps, my base attack against against anything I have threat identification with is 20.
Yeah. You're not likely to miss while they're still half asleep.
27?
All asleep.
27?
That is a hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I might have missed a dice of damage on that last one. Oh well. 8, 16, 23, 25, 35.
Okay, that one is definitely butchered as well.
I love your terminology. Is there still another null?
There's still a few more nulls in there, yes.
Okay, well, I am going to attack with my offhand weapon. $29.
That's it.
No, I didn't miss dice. Let's put it this way. I just got 4 6s.
Mm-hmm.
It's not waking up.
30.
I'm not playing a game. I swear.
Unfortunately, it's fairly common that people play games at the table.
Yeah, it's just easier to read my
32,
abilities this way because of how
42.
long they are.
Well, the funny thing is we have the
15.
cameras that see people actually playing
Oh, right.
playing their own thing and then wondering why they have no idea what's going on in the game.
What do you mean we're in a dungeon?
Well, so I'm keeping an eye on the Gold Coast Suns and Essendon Bombers game.
That's understandable.
62?
Okay,
there's a war going
yes,
on?
you have
No,
splattered that one. It is definitely dead.
Alright.
Okay, Cetus, you have just seen Hilderin run in and absolutely massacre a bunch of Null children.
No children.
They're vermin. They're rats.
Okay.
There was no descriptiveness in there because they were Nulls and that's all that Hilderin cared about.
Oh.
Oh, the Wild Hunt isn't going to like this. Oh,
There's the argument that they're gnolls, but they're also children. So I rolled higher than what I gave in my head, so I'm going to be helping with that.
what do you mean Knoll children? Knolls are born from hyenas.
Do they come out fully grown?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know the ones in Baldur's Gate did.
I thought Knolls
Actually,
emerged fully grown.
They did not.
They emerge fully grown, but they have like a few turns of like newborn status.
That's in a twisted version of Forgotten Realms done for a computer game.
Yeah.
Many role-playing games have different interpretations. If you base the knowledge on a computer game, you're normally wrong.
Yeah. So,
So next time I run into attack, ask what age the creatures are.
Well, you just heard Knowles, you rushed in and wanted to kill. So you rushed in and killed.
Either way, the point is that I believe there's still stuff in the room. There's at least some hyenas. I don't
Okay,
think
so-
there are gnolls left.
No, there's a
Yeah,
couple of Knolls.
What is
There is 2 left, and
Cetus
it is.
doing?
Cetus was going to go in and help murder the children.
Okay.
yeah, I will attack the closest thing that isn't Hildren, that is in the room and isn't a member of the party.
Okay, so a hyena's closest. Yeah, I'm sure you can beat up the dog.
Please don't word it that way.
There's a reason I left the hyena. The hyenas.
Would you
They're not
prefer
wolves though.
if you had to
No.
kick the puppy?
But they're animals. Knolls are monsters. Unless if they attack me, I'll attack back. But I was ignoring them.
Would I be able to
hyenas.
identify if these hyenas are like pets or for birthing?
Well,
Are the hyenas pregnant? Yes, is what I'm asking.
you believe they're the guardians of the kids you've been killing.
Means they're not going to be happy, which means we have to kill them anyway.
Yeah.
I will attack the hyena.
It's not Friday. I wasn't thinking about kids. You love doing this to me.
Do I need to be raging for that effect?
Hey, anyone who rushes in without actually assessing the situation gets the results that they get.
I got told they were gnolls. I rushed in and attacked gnolls.
That is correct.
Surely my passive perception would have said...
You still killed gnolls.
Doesn't
Or you said they're gnolls, they're vermin, they must die. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what age they are at that stage. You've just
True.
declared that they're all vermin and must die.
Yes, because that's what my god has taught me.
Combat dice. I need 2 of them, just 1. I will attack the hyena.
Mm-hmm.
It is a low number, but with my bonuses it's probably a lot higher. $18.
As an 18... you hit.
Yay.
I was going to say, if they're gnoll children, surely an 18 hits.
No, he wasn't attacking the children.
No, hyena, that's right.
And I'm correct in assuming that probably isn't a crit.
No. I think hyena's armor's like 12 or 13. Natural armor.
What was the wording on that one?
I don't feel I need to ask if any of mine were a crit.
I do have a thing that says that I crit on a 17 to 20, but I think that has to be the number on the dice.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's if you roll a natural one of that.
Yeah. Three D10s. That is 20 damage.
Okay, you take the head off the puppy.
No.
You're doing this because Ariadne's not here and we rushed in and killed something.
I go to the next one.
Okay, you go to the next puppy.
I'm glad that
No.
Calcrix isn't here.
The next null.
Well, the next closest one is a puppy because someone has cleared all the closest gnoll children to you.
Is there a null that I can get to?
You can, yes. Further in.
I'm going to go for that one.
Okay, you rush further in to get to the null.
And the second attack. That is that number. 22.
22, that is the hit.
Uh, 23 damage.
Okay,
I need to check your mastery of things because I feel like you're not doing enough damage.
I don't think my character sheet's updated with the master stuff.
You easily kill that gnoll child.
Mm-hmm.
It's now squished.
Yeah. Probably a good thing I didn't get my crit bonuses to that.
Hey, we're in Rapanathak. They're gnolls.
Okay, so Trellin.
Yeah, but there's a difference between stabbing a kid and launching him across the room and sliding him against the wall.
Yes, you can see that they've gone in and have weapons out, massacring through a nursery.
I'll just hold my bow down and wait.
Well, you can see one of the guardian puppies looking like it's going to launch itself at the people who have attacked its charges.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're just going to hold your action, or you're
Yes.
ready to do something specific?
No, I'll just hold my action.
Okay, so that brings us to Dimitri.
Who, having heard that there were gnolls, will immediately move to the doorway of that room and firebolt anything that's any gnolls that are still living.
Okay, you can see what appears to be the parent gnoll at the end.
Yep, okay. I will put a firebolt between its eyes.
Okay.
Because, let's face it, gnolls are the closest things that Keldar have to a racial enemy.
It is.
You're making me feel less guilty. Thank you, Dimitri.
28 AC.
That is definitely a hit.
14, 24, 34 points of damage.
Okay,
Fire damage.
not only do you put the fire right between the eyes, you cause their head to explode.
Yep.
You need to stop making gnolls explode.
At least this time we're not taking down walls at the same time.
Well, it was the sort of thing that Dimitri might have been engaged enough to cast a fireball or something that actually required resources when it was gnolls.
Again, you're making me feel less guilty. Excellent.
Okay, so the one remaining hyena in the room launches itself at Hilderam being the closest one to it, who's been murdering its charges. And it will hit an armor class of 19.
Miss.
And it's done all its actions. Okay, so would Trellin like to have a go at this point?
No.
Okay, Hilderam's up. Would you like to smack the puppy now?
Yes. It just attacked me. Uh, 39.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
Is that a crit?
It depends on what you crit on.
With my mastery, anything above 20.
Then it will be a crit.
Actually, I think I've got improved critical, which would make it the 18-year-old one anyway. 16, 20, 36 plus 12 is 48.
Okay, yes, you smack the puppy for 44 more damage than it had as pieces of the puppy go flying all over the room.
That wasn't critted, so it explodes into molecules.
And completely cover Cetus with poppy pieces.
Don't do this. No. Love it.
We have one person at the moment who has prestidigitation.
And it's so much better than the prestidigitation of Pathfinder, because Pathfinder it takes so much time to clean based on the size of the thing you're cleaning. So if you want to clean a person, it takes either 3 minutes for a small person or 6 minutes for a medium-sized person. Which a player found out when they tried to do it in combat.
Yes, 100 turns later.
It does take a while.
Any clues or information in the room?
Okay, as you... well, actually, you don't get a chance to do that yet.
Okay.
Because... what does Cetus do?
Is that the right name?
We haven't left combat.
See, this is the right name, but we're still in combat.
What's left?
Dimitri.
Don't kill the wizard. We're missing the dragon.
This is the perfect time to kill the wizard. The dragon's not here to stop me.
Calcrix would be very disapproving of what just happened.
This is why we're not going to talk about it.
But Calcrix will watch the video.
Yes, she does. She's going to be upset with me.
She made me do it. That one, that is what I was looking for. I'm going to put my bubble on myself.
You're going to put yourself in a bubble?
I will give myself my magic protection bubble.
Okay, so a bubble pops around you. Boop! Which brings us back to Trellin, who's been holding his action.
No.
Still holding your action?
What's the thing that just lets me abandon it?
Abandon the party.
No.
You don't want to act in this combat.
That's delay.
No, that's right.
It's delay where you do where
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
you're still not acting. You're just looking on in disbelief and disapproval.
Okay.
You can just do the I just give that cold disapproval look to the rest of the party. And act. And we go over to Dimitri.
Who's in the doorway. Obviously, everything's been cleared up in the room.
Yes, there's pieces of animals and small humanoids everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. But okay. Open holes. And the each goes in, I guess. Dimitri will have a look at the middle door.
The middle door's fine. If Hildren sees Dimitri heading towards, like, in the direction, she'll go.
Yeah, you two have gone in the room, haven't you? So
They're in the room,
obviously it's
yeah.
all clear in there now, so you said, oh, you can finish that off. So he'll go for the middle door and do a quick check and open it up.
Okay, as you open that door and look in, you see writing scrawled on the back wall of that room. Damn, it is alive. Have to sleep or die. And as you do that, you hear a grinding sound, and appears the hole where the grate was has widened into a door, and out come some gnolls with glowing weapons and armor.
Ooh.
Who start to attack you.
All right.
We're same initiative.
No. So we haven't left initiative.
Cool. Does
So
Dimitri
potentially-
say anything?
Well,
Yeah.
that was after his turn.
True.
Yeah. And therefore, before Cullen can activate his delay because he didn't know about it happening, so
Okay, so would a 30 hit Dimitri?
By
Yeah.
all means.
Well, I have to ask these things because I'm not guaranteed to hit.
well, I should rephrase that. Technically, if you have a look at the Dimitri's Dacky defense, then it might not, but I'm sure we haven't actually got that one yet to prove that one, so
Okay, so you get hit for 30 points of force damage.
Jeez.
Does your ward prevent some of that?
it stops 9 points. So 21 taken.
Okay. Okay, a second one comes out through the hole. It plants a shield and flicks a whip in your direction. In
So-
Dimitri's direction.
Oh, okay.
Okay, would a 30 hit Dimitri?
Still,
What weapon did the first one have?
It had a... let's say it threw an axe that reappeared in its hand.
You want this weapon, right?
So it does 10 points of damage and entangles Dimitri.
What is your HB? Just out of healer curiosity.
so, normal maximum is 87.
Okay.
Okay. Another one comes out with what appears to be a heavy crossbow. And is also aiming at Dimitri. This one would be a 28.
Correct.
Okay.
Don't forget you still have aid.
Yes.
15 hit points.
So that is 25 magical piercing. And you are pinned on the spot.
Okay.
Let's say 21 or 31.
25.
25.
You
Okay.
said 25.
That's good.
So it's a total of 56 damage so far.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
And one behind them comes out wearing some sort of robe and starts to cast some sort of spell. And all of the gnolls seem to be shrouded in some sort of magic.
I can use reaction to counterspell.
You want to use reaction?
Sure. I'll use reaction to use counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just double check the. I think it's the. Never mind. Damn it, I forgot to open that one because I'm going to have them open. I think it's the aspect of you'll get to half it back assuming the counter works. Yeah, you attempt to interrupt a creature that first casts a spell. Component is purely spoken, so grappled and pinned has no effect. If the creature is casting a spell at second level or lower, the spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting third level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the spell effect fails or spell fails has no effect, but the creature can use its reaction to reshape the fighting magic and cast another spell with the same casting times the original at a slot equal to or less than half the original. 8 on the D20, which means it affects level 8 below spells.
Okay, so yes, you counter spell, and they go for the reshape using a reaction. We're just looking for what spell they can use. Okay, so it's always fun when you click on the wrong thing and everything shuts down.
Dimitri using his reaction ruined my plan to get him out of there. Because he needs his reaction for my thing to affect him.
Swap.
Well, I can pull him towards me, but he needs to use his reaction to move.
He switches his spell to silencing the room around silencing 20 feet around Dimitri.
He can switch?
Okay.
That's what counter spell says. You cast a lower spell.
Exactly. The counter spell, it stops the spell, but if they can use a reaction to cast something else by grabbing the magic back into themselves, but the resulting spell has to be half or less of the original spell.
Okay.
And be castable in the same period of time.
And does that impact us?
Well, Dimitri is now silenced.
Well,
Which most of you will notice.
Okay.
Because you're not hearing Dimitri's tactical advice.
Yes.
And it can't be targeted on a creature, it's always an area.
Right.
Okay, so that brings us to... Would Trellin like to act at this stage?
Yes, I would like to shoot the mage.
Okay.
Shoot the mage first. You can
Yes.
play too much Shadowrun.
Well, yes, but
He does know the trope is if the mage is alive, the party's normally dead. Especially at this level.
I've got a 20 So
That's
35.
Okay, roll for damage.
Evening, sir. Okay.
Um, 40, so that makes it 80.
Okay, you put a bolt in his shoulder, and he seems to just glare at you.
Alright, another one. That's a 19, so that'd be 34.
34. Okay, that will also hit.
And is it
Just a hit, not a crit.
right? $42.
42. Okay, he is still standing.
That's a tough knoll.
42.
Yeah.
Well, I did 80 and then 42. And that would have me on four hit points. No.
No.
146.
That's 122 damage.
Okay, yes.
Back again.
All good. Okay, so we had Trellin do 122 hit points on the Null caster.
And the caster's still up.
Okay, so that brings us to Hilderin.
Okay. Couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
Spending an exertion point, doing lightning dash.
Mm-hmm.
I have, with lightning dash, I take electrifying dash. I can move 60 feet now. I don't provoke opportunity attacks as I move through things, and anything within 5 feet of me, any creature that was in with 5 feet of me as I'm moving, takes damage.
Okay.
So I want to run in a way that doesn't hit Dimitri,
Mm-hmm.
but will catch all 4 of the gnolls.
Okay.
So they have to make a dex save.
How far can you move?
60 feet.
One up a level.
Okay, you can reach Dimitri for 60 feet.
I don't want to reach... Oh, okay.
Well,
so the gnolls are further than... That's right,
He's
it's
got
an 80-foot
59
room.
damage, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's an 80-foot room, isn't it?
Yep. And you were deep in the other room if you kept going in.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm not going to do electrifying dash. I'm just going to run. Is that okay?
Potentially,
Can I go?
you couldn't see where they were as you actually tried to get out of the room, so you might have been trying to do as fast as you could, would make sense, but...
Oh, yeah. Like, okay, I'll do electrifying dash, but I'll stay 5 feet away from Dimitri.
Okay.
Wastes an
How
exertion
much
point
does
that I
the
get.
electrifying dash do?
It's only 1d8.
Okay, roll a d8.
I did. 4.
Okay, Cetus takes 4 points.
It's okay, my bubble protects me from it.
Well, you did specify only Dimitri wasn't going to be targeted.
True. Okay. I am going to throw a quick level 4 healing word at Dimitri, which is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the person does counterspell. Oh. Okay, got I can cancel a 6th level spell.
Yep, no, it's cancelled, so I can take it back and do a lower level.
Half.
So a
Or
level
level
2 healing word.
You can do a level 2 healing word, yes. So then you have to re-roll the dice.
Oh, damn it, I had 4s. Only 12 points of healing. Sorry, Dimitri.
And that's like
That's alright.
that's at 12. No, 12. That's a lot of health for him. He's squishy.
And then attack twice with my attack action. Can I reach them?
No.
No. Okay.
You are more than 40 feet away from them.
I am more than 40 feet away. Give me a second. I'm going to be less effective, but...
When would Dimitri get his reaction back?
When his turn starts.
Okay.
Yep.
Is he before or after the gnolls?
He is before the gnolls.
Okay, I can possibly save him.
Can I line them up?
Not really, because they haven't formed the line.
They're probably more if they're lined up. They're probably lined up perpendicular to the direction you're facing, because they probably came into the room, but they're staying at the other end of the room. So
I could fire an arrow at them twice, but I feel like doing something else. Sorry, guys.
No worries. Take your time.
Do you have quick draw?
No. So I wouldn't want to fire an arrow anyway. If I cast lightning bolt, how many would I be able to get?
2.
2. I mean, why not? It's 8d6 lightning. Oh! Extra damage with lightning. I get...
Doesn't your general ability say you can just do max damage?
I do have a max damage one, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an ability that lets me do max damage, so 8d6.
Which ability is that?
The Tempest Cleric Channel Divinity, you can just do max damage with a lightning or thunder
I haven't done
spell.
it. I haven't looked at it for so long.
Because I have only played 2 domains, which was Forge and Tempest.
Thank you, I forgot about that one.
I also took a wild guess at what your domain was.
Yes. Funny about that. So yeah, I can do full damage of lightning as a part of my channel divinity. Breath of the Storm. Is that it? No. Don't think I have that on my sheet, but I know I do have it because it's one of the...
You get it as soon as you become a Tempest domain.
Yeah.
You definitely have enough levels in Cleric. Don't think Tempest domain is in the player's handbook. I think it's in one of the other ones.
Destructive Wrath. No.
Yeah, Tempest doesn't actually give you full damage.
There is something. I
Oh no,
remember there's
actually,
something.
you can use Channel Divinity.
Yeah.
You have to expend the Channel Divinity to do so.
Yep. I don't use it often, so...
Yeah.
These are probably the strongest things we've been against, so...
So far.
Yes. Full damage.
There's always the potential that Calcrix is not happy with us.
Yep. So... Lightning Bolt will hit 2, you said? They take 8d6...
It's 48.
which is 48. They take 80. It's a dex saving throw.
Okay.
In fact, let's make that no. 8d6 lightning damage.
So 48 damage.
Plus 7. So, from my air aspect.
So that's 55.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're resistant to lightning, they take half.
Good to know.
That is good to know.
Okay, so that brings us to Cetus.
Okay. Would I have enough movement to be within 30 feet of Dimitri?
How much movement do you have?
50 feet.
50 feet. Let's count that out.
Yes, you would. If it took me 60 feet to get next to Dimitri.
Yes, except he went to the far end of the room.
But you can go on the roof.
I don't think that shortens my distance though, because I still have to get to the roof.
Okay, so how far can you move?
50 feet.
That will get you within 10 feet of Dimitri.
Okay, I want to be 30 feet away from him.
Okay. You can get 30 feet away from him rather easily.
Okay. So I would also be outside of the silence, I believe so, because it's only 20 feet.
That is correct. Can you cast your... How close did you get for your healing word?
Did you walk into the silence?
How far away from Dimitri was
Yep.
I? Yeah, so I couldn't do either of the things I just did.
Technically, if you got within 20 feet of Dimitri, no, you couldn't.
Okay.
I'll point back again.
So he'll
I didn't do that damage. Can I go back and look for a spell? It's just...
No, because at that stage you would have tried to cast a spell and it would have failed due to
True.
the unable to...
But I would have seen with the healing word not going off.
You would have seen if the healing word going off, so we can say you didn't do the lightning bolt, but...
Right, but also, have you used all your movement
She had-
Yes.
at that point?
Unless I
Okay.
move with an action.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
Okay. Then
So surely there's like a 30-foot range for the healing word.
Yeah, but I didn't know the silence was there.
That's right, she didn't see the silence go off or notice the effect until she
Right.
already,
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
did I have any healing potions on me? Like, did Cetus have healing potions?
So did the wizard demonstrate pain?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Then instead of lightning bolt, I will have activated lightning aura, which is a semantic, not verbal.
S is sound in 5e.
Okay.
okay. It actually seeing.
Oh, sorry, seeing, not seen and vocal. Yes.
So
if it's just S, it can be.
because I was thinking when I saw the counterspell was S, I thought, oh, that's not good. And then I thought, hang on, I want to come out of V, out of verbal. What the hell is S? And then I realised that S was seen, so it can be gestures, or it could be sparkling lights or ghostly images or sorts of things.
In which case, it uses its counterspell to cancel the spell you're casting.
Didn't it already use one for?
No. Because
No,
I-
she.
Well, wouldn't it have
no,
already
did you-
tried? Like, didn't it counterspell my healing word anyway? It just didn't go off?
And yeah, she turned the healing word from a 4th level into a 2nd level.
Except it was
Except that didn't get cast.
it wouldn't have tried to stop a verbal
Fair
spell.
enough. Yep.
Okay. Then I am going to deliberately put myself between the oh no, I can't, because I've did the spell and it's counted. I don't have a smaller one that's seen.
Okay, so back to Cetus. You come around the corner. You stopped about 30 feet from Dimitri.
Yeah.
Dimitri's rather quiet.
He's had half his
As much as
hit
I'm
points.
enjoying that, I'm also noticing that he is not looking too good.
I tried.
Yeah, you did.
So, I would like to hold my action to do my combat maneuver to my side for when Dimitri has his reaction back. Assuming that he is a willing creature who is not hostile to me and is conscious at the time when it activates, he will move his movement. He can use his movement to. The wording is weird. I don't think it uses his movement.
Which is the ability?
To my side. Choose one conscious, non-hostile creature within 30 feet of you that you can see. I believe I can see him. The creature can use its reaction to move its speed in a straight line towards you. I want to do this when Dimitri gets his reaction back.
Mm-hmm.
This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. If the creature enters your reach, you can use your reaction to draw one item and administer it to the creature if it is willing. This item must be a potion, medicine, or some other beneficial consumable.
Everybody has healing potions.
So yes, I would like to use my reaction. My action.
Before you decide to do that, consider that you can see that Dimitri is got 1 foot pinned to the floor with a crossbow bolt.
That's right.
And a whip tangled around his legs or something.
Oh.
He's entangled and pinned.
Ah.
That doesn't mean he can't administer a healing potion to himself.
Yes,
Everybody
it
has-
does. When you're entangled, he's pretty much restrained.
Ah.
Plan B
Okay.
then. I would like to rage and then stand in front of Dimitri.
You're doing a double move?
When I rage, I get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
So that would put you the other side of Dimitri.
That'll put you basically just in front of Dimitri.
Yep.
Okay, so Dimitri has his ablative armor arriving.
Very funny.
But hey, and the raging barbarians raging quietly.
And yes, Dimitri with his blessed silence is up next.
Well, it does not have any information on it. And I'm doing the tail transformation.
Mm-hmm.
Can he draw a dagger and cut the whip?
I believe you can. I'm just looking up entangled.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're basically considered grappled by the rope, so you can pull something out, yes.
Yep. Okay, I will draw my +1 dagger and cut through the whip.
Okay, you're hearing a scraping sound as you're cutting.
That's interesting.
You're noticing the whip is got a core of metal.
Ah.
Well, but what I was finding particularly interesting was you said I was hearing a scraping
That's
sound.
right.
Well, basically, you can feel vibrations through your body.
Yeah,
I think you're hearing stuff.
Okay.
Because vibrations are sound, just not audible in the area.
So is the magical dagger able to cut through the presumably very thin wire to ensure the suppleness of the whip? But presumably magical wire too, but...
Roll for damage.
One for 16 points of damage.
Just looking up the hardness rules. Well, it's always good when you had all these rules available in the other versions, because items are supposed to have how much effort it took to destroy them. Okay, so it seems to be beyond your dagger's ability to cut.
Okay.
Oh, I have initiative on advantage on initiative.
Which is where you're thinking the +5 from, because that means passive effect would be getting it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you believe it is either mithril or adamantine core.
Okay. I assume that takes my actions.
Okay, so it is the gnolls go, and one of them calls out Child Killer as it attacks.
Oh.
Are they speaking common?
Sure. He'll yell out Child Killer. Technically, you can hear them saying it, just that you don't get to say anything in return.
No, because
Okay.
it effectively forms a barrier against silent and sound going through it too, doesn't it?
I believe it stops some sound in the bubble.
And that you
No sound can travel in or out. So yes, inside the bubble they get nothing. It used to be so you don't get any things from it. So Trollin is hearing Child Killer.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay, so he seems to get angry and doubles in size.
What?
Is this the one with the axe?
Yep.
It's a barbarian knoll, but
But you've put
Yeah,
yourself
you
in
can
front of
increase the size.
Dimitri.
Yeah, but I'm not in my double-sized form right now.
Ah.
I do have my tail, though, so I'm harder to hit.
And his axe ignites in flame.
Now you're just showing off.
Well, that's my
Okay,
shtick.
so he rushes
do that
you
too.
and gets a 40 on his attack roll.
Ooh.
So let me just find that, because I think I can actually attack people that come into range of me with the tail. I can find it. 40 does hit, even when I use my tail defense thing.
Because this one's probably going to hurt a little bit.
Yeah. A 40 damage would
40 damage.
40 to
trash me. I've got AC 23.
What's
But
your armor class?
25.
25. Okay, so he crits you. And does 70 points of damage on his first attack.
So that will pop in my bubble. It's,
So 70 fire damage.
yeah.
Jesus.
So since he broke my bubble shield thing, this creature, he makes a strength saving throw. Trying to
With advantage, so he gets a 25.
I think that succeeds, yeah. And it does nothing.
What?
Only affects the person who hits it.
If he succeeds on the saving throw, he doesn't take the damage and doesn't get pushed back.
Nice.
Okay, so he goes for a second swing. Okay, he rolls poorly. He gets a 24.
25.
Okay.
So what are you rolling for?
He's got a defense his tail can provide, but
Ah.
I can
there's
like use my tail to intercept the attack to
Nice.
add a D8 to my armor class.
So did it miss?
Yeah, it is.
and goes for a
By
third
one.
attack.
How many attacks do you have?
I mean, in my turn, I can get up to 5
Okay.
Okay, so
if I keep critting.
that's 26. I said there was 2 rolls actually because he had advantage. So sorry, 28.
I got 24.
Okay, so not a crit this time. So 29 fire damage.
Am I resistant to that? So many things. I'm not resistant to that.
And then he retreats 10 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Ah.
Just mean.
Well, the wizard has more HP than Dimitri.
And their barbarian is more barbarian than your barbarian.
Hmm.
And so the spellcaster casts another spell.
Yes.
And because there's 3 people within fireball range.
Dimitri can counterspell.
No, counterspell. Well, it's a scene action, so yes, you will be counterspelling because only because it gives him more hit points. Well, it gives him more defense anyway. So, if he sees the wizard start to cast level 11 spells get countered.
So you counter 11 spells, so definitely you counter the spell.
Yep. And he gets half back off his if he's got to use his reaction.
So instead of casting a 6th level fireball, he goes for a 3rd level fireball.
Cool. And from Dimitri's perspective, more importantly, you get another 9 points of arcane armor.
And it's not very often you've actually had someone who is casting.
No, that's right. He is set up to be a, well, I say, Dimitri did demonstrate it when we first faced Cthulhu, and she did some sort of cloudy type thing, and he dispelled that without any problems, so
Okay, so
it's nice spell to counter.
that would be a dexterity save for Hildren, Cetus, and Dimitri.
Does Dimitri get a dexterity save?
Technically, because you're pinned, you don't. That's correct.
30.
Okay.
29.
Do either of you have bonuses if you succeed on the saving throw?
No, I haven't. It's got the rogue thing.
So do
No,
I
but I
have
can use
to
my con.
make a roll?
You're outside the radius.
Okay.
They can't get you and Dimitri at the same time.
I do not, but I can use my con and dex saves. Just how I got
Is there
29.
a way I can aggravate them?
Possibly. As basically, Dimitri takes 36 points of damage. And the fire damage.
Can
So
you halve that or something?
He can reduce the fire
Yeah.
damage.
Cool.
So he halves it, and then he's got the damage reduction. It's only 3 now by the looks of it.
Nice.
So you say 33, did you say?
It's 36.
36. So 18, 15 points, which gets absorbed by his arcane armor now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So no
And-
damage?
No damage, not from that. It's,
Woohoo!
And that will be 18 points of damage to Hilderin and Cetus. Looks like Cetus has taken a beating so far.
Is that right?
117 points of damage.
107. I have done numbers wrong.
Don't forget you had that extra 15.
Yeah, hold on. I think with that extra 15, I might actually be at the numbers I'm up to without realizing it.
Okay, and you see the Knoll of the Heavy Crossbow pull out a glowing bolt and point it at Trellin.
Right.
So I had miscounted, but I'm actually at the amount that I would. What I have missed
So
is what I would
2
do.
dice because I've got a cloak of displacement. So he.
So that gives him disadvantage?
Yes.
So that means 1 dice.
What?
He's got advantage on the attack.
Rightio.
And natural 20.
Uh,
So that's going to hurt a bit.
yeah.
What's your armor class?
23.
Yeah, well,
Looks how we going?
looks like this one's going to hurt.
Okay.
What a great time to not have the bard and the dragon with us.
So that is 30 points of damage plus a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so you get hit by this bolt, it hurts, and then you find yourself in darkness.
Even with dark vision?
You seem to be floating.
Can we still see
From
Trellin?
everyone else's perspective, he shoots Trellin and Trellin just turns to dust.
And I'm like, oh, it's just a bolt of blindness. And I'm like, oh, no, that's not a bolt of blindness.
Yeah, I was like, blindness, nope.
Damn, they're hitting us all with the things that we can't do anything about. Cetus can't reduce the fire damage, Trellin can't shoot things when he's blind, and Dimitri can't cast spells when he can't speak. And Hildren can't heal when she can't speak.
Okay, so
Sorry about the card back again.
all good. And the last one casts the spell.
Well, wasn't the last one with the shield and the whip?
Yep.
Because you've already done the caster?
Oh no, there wasn't one. There's not one caster amongst them.
Okay,
They're
so
all
that one
casters.
was the shield and whip.
And this one casts a spell, and you can see.
Even we cast a spell.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Obviously, this will be that many components that require hand fill.
Well, he has a tower shield that he's planted.
Right.
I did say he planted a shield.
I remember you talking about tower shield. I didn't know which one it was. So yeah, happy with that.
And he's the one with the whip. And he casts the spell, and you see the wounds on the mage start to mend.
Enemies aren't allowed to heal in combat, only we're allowed
So-
to do that.
Nope.
You
If
got
I've got 2 swords,
Yeah.
and I've also got a longbow.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would be better?
At the moment?
Yes.
Because
Because I can run 110 feet.
well, you could run as far as you like where you are.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you're the only person on the plane you're on.
Oh.
You know the spell banishment?
Right. Jesus. Okay.
So they well equipped, these guys, and you just killed their kids. So I don't think they're going to be holding back. So that brings us to Trellin's go. I guess you get to make a roll to see if you can beat the banishment.
Okay.
I'd do something to help you, but I can't.
Though you do get a -1 to your check.
Why?
Because you've already made... Each time you make the check on the spell, you get another -1.
Come on, you're a monk. Wisdom should be decent.
Well, it's +6, but I've got strength and dexterity as my primary attributes. So 16.
Okay, so you'll be banished again. Don't worry, it's only going to be 1d4 plus 2 rounds. So on the third round, I'll roll the dice if you're still banished.
My turn?
It is now Hilderon's turn, yes. Apparently he disintegrated Trellin.
It's going so well.
Don't worry, they're just snarls.
It seems like a great time to talk about my next character.
Don't talk about it
I am going
in front of the DM.
I haven't even decided what I want to do for my next character.
That's good. Don't
So,
talk about it.
was it the one with the shield who healed?
He did heal the others, yes.
Alright. I am going to... And if I don't attack on my attack action, I don't get my bonus. Do I?
You don't get the bonus attack? No.
No. Okay. I'm going to run forward and take 3 attacks on... the mage that's already damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work.
Okay, so how are you getting there? You're running directly towards them. How far is your movement?
40.
Okay, so you won't be able to reach the mage unless you run directly at it.
Happy to run directly at
Which
it.
means you'll be provoking the barbarian knoll.
Can you use that thing that you were trying to use last round?
I mean, I can. It's another exertion point.
To get out of the silence, she has to run past the barbarian anyway. Unless she takes a roundabout route.
Yeah.
The point is, if she activated her electric arc thing, then she probably wants to run past the barbarian to cause damage.
And
Because
she
the
won't
electric arc may
provoke.
also avoid AOs, I don't know.
Can I do, like, a 60-foot run that goes around all of them? I know it's lightning and it's going to half anyway, but if I'm doing it, I may as well get
You
the
can't
most out
pass
of
through
it.
their squares, so technically if you do a 60-foot around them, you'll run out of movement before you go around them all.
Oh, well, let's
Because
use
you
the
pretty much
exertion
have to
point
go
anyway.
to one wall then come back out again because they're using the wall at their back and they've planted shields and stuff, so it's not a easy way to get all of them at once.
Electrifying dash. At least hit the barbarian and the mage. It's not going to do much, but, you know, it's damage. Do I round up or round down for half?
Go with round up.
So 2 points of lightning damage.
Don't
That's
you do
already
it-
halved.
Don't you do extra lightning damage?
Oh, I do. So 7 plus 4. 7 plus 3 is 10, so it's 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so both Cetus and Dimitri take 5 points of lightning damage.
Yep.
Because it doesn't say not allies.
No, it just
Right.
says all. But it means I get to the mage, and I have 3 attacks with thunder damage on my scimitars.
I've got resistance to lightning, so
nat
I'm
20.
down to 1 point of my arcane armour.
Mm-hmm.
So first one's a nat 20.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And I also get an extra die of damage because it's below its max HP. Does that count in the crit?
Sure.
Okay, so 10, 20.
And it's the first time I've taken
23.
damage for 10 sessions.
25 plus 12 is 37. Doubled. So 74.
74. So less than it was healed.
What?
It was healed more than 74?
Yeah.
Okay. Next attack. 18 plus 20, so 38.
38 is a hit.
Oh. It's not a crit, I'm guessing.
It all depends on what you crit on.
I've... Actually, no, that was an 18. That's improved critical crit. Do I have improved critical? Or is that Seiko? No, that's Seiko. No, because I do, because I'm master at it.
Have you written down what you get your criticals on? Do you
Depends on the
written down?
mastery.
You haven't written down where you get your criticals on, then basically you shouldn't be looking them up in the middle of rolling. That's the whole point of...
If I delay you, and while Rhiannon looks up the thing...
it's a good tactic. And a worthwhile tactic.
But I am clumsy with speaking.
I don't mind if you're blatantly saying I'm delaying you so she can look it up. That works perfectly fine.
Oh, I actually get 4 attacks.
The appropriate action is dance off, isn't it? Anything else?
Being a master in dual wielding, I get 4 attacks. I can't actually remember, but I'm fairly sure it is a range. Well, is 38 10 above their AC?
No.
Okay. So...
Not with their spells up.
20,
What are this?
30,
They have a bunch of spells.
33,
Magic
45,
barbarian, no.
plus an extra...
Imagine a high level adventurer.
39 damage. Thunder.
39 damage. Okay.
And then, because I'm a master in scimitars, I get 2 attacks on my bonus attack.
Mm-hmm. So that's the piece you're deciding to eat right now?
Yep.
You're stress eating, aren't you?
No.
You should make it small enough it will fit, I'm sure.
What's the plan?
33?
See, it's still one piece.
33?
Okay, 33.
This one doesn't do quite as much damage because it's my offhand weapon, which is straight slashing.
33 was the hit, yes. If that, or damage. Was that damage?
That was the hit.
Then it's the hit, yes.
Okay. 12, 17, 24 plus 11. So 35.
Okay.
And one more attack.
And he's showing impairment? Or?
I just waiting to see if there's a pause, so if the action keep going.
Right.
I've been forgetting my plus ones to this. 25.
25 to hit?
Yep.
Sort of doesn't really matter, but yes, you hit. I believe they're having a rage fueled attack at the moment.
Yes, I am having rage fueled attack. So
So what's the difference between your rage-fueled attack and her rage-fueled attack?
He gets bonuses.
36.
Okay.
She just gets penalties.
36.
I can throw people around when I do it.
Right.
I just, cut this mage for... It frustrated me. It made me waste my last turn.
Okay, so as you cut it down, red blood everywhere.
Out of curiosity, when did I kill it?
You're not quite sure. You were so filled with rage that you just kept striking. And you seem to have dismembered the remains.
Right.
Can I
that's
make
good.
an intimidation check?
You probably could, but you don't think there any chance of anything but to the death is probably gone.
Right.
Okay, you start with killing their kids, so they'll probably already go for that. and okay, from Dimitri's perspective, they're still to the death immediately anyway, so.
So that brings us to Cetus.
Hey, I've taken one out.
Yep.
And the one that was shouting Dimitri down has been taken out.
So is the silence gone?
Let me check. I'm not sure if silence is concentration.
Well, it's dead, isn't it?
I said, I'm
Yeah,
not sure if silence is concentration.
That's right. If it was concentration, it'll drop, but if it's not, it might last for a certain period of time. So.
Okay. I thought it dropped when the caster died.
That's certainly the way typical fantasy works.
Only
but
concentration spells drop when the caster dies.
Okay.
If it's
it is concentration.
it is
Good to
concentration,
know.
so it will drop.
Yep.
So what is Cetus doing? You can now hear things.
I would like to do my Titanic growth. It's a
Yep.
bonus action. Which is why I didn't do it last time.
You have grown. You are bigger. You are squiddly.
I like
I
that
mean, right
description.
now I only have the stingray tail out. I don't have the tentacles.
Didn't you say they sort of flare out and wrap around you, making you bigger?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how you grow.
Forget about that.
I'm taking.
didn't.
There are some things I'm going to be sending to Merc tonight later, saying you missed this,
You
and
missed
Cetus
Dimitri.
was squiddly.
You missed, you missed Dimitri and Cetus almost dying. Trillin took damage for the first time in 10 sessions.
That's right.
Yeah.
And by the looks of the party, he got disintegrated.
Well, that's
you,
it.
you,
Trellin's dead. We haven't seen him.
you have healing potion. Do you need to heal? Or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
As long as he...
As long as he doesn't get an attack, you're great.
I'm now in the middle of them, so I'm expecting to be hit.
you are where I want to be, because I have a thing where I can just hit all of them.
So do I.
Oh yeah. I am going to go for the barbarian one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not the best idea for me, but I'm doing it anyway.
Barbarian off.
Well, they probably have
Kaiju
impaired immune systems. So, anyway.
Kaiju
Yeah.
fight.
I will attack him with my glaive. And hope that I get a crit, because I
And your glaive reminds you, Dimitri's behind you.
I forgot that it does that. Okay.
But he's out of the silenced
The silence
area.
is-
Silence is
dropped.
gone.
Oh, okay.
So Dimitri can cast again.
Right.
I think the glaive tells me that even if it is silenced.
He can
It's
say it in his head.
telepathic.
So he always knows where Dimitri
Okay.
is.
I had a choice. I could use one of
Okay.
my cool charms and give us some more cannon
Okay.
fodder, or I could attack 4 times and do a ton of damage.
Right. And it's all come out.
I have a Horn of Valhalla. I can
Right.
summon a horde of barbarians.
Okay. So, yeah, there's always things in your back pocket.
But I thought, damage! Take out the spellcaster.
Yes.
Mm. I'm gonna do this reckless. That's better. That's actually a crit. So I rolled an 18, which is a crit because I crit on a 17 to a 20. Yeah. So I'll do the damage for this first. And I'm gonna do my Infectious Fury, which is an extra 2d12.
So if you're infectious fury, does it mean he get infected with fury and get more furious?
I don't know, it does psychic damage. I play Barbarian, I don't know what... And this is like damage.
Well, you said infectious
You dumb
fury.
down because you're playing a barbarian.
Okay. So that is the damage that I do. And this is just my first attack. And I'm gonna go back to this one because I have my special crits. Probably don't want to throw him around.
Yeah, not Sega has improved critical. So I've got to be 10 points higher than the AC.
That's a 9. That's a 6. So 32 points of psychic and 10 points of 16 points of slashing. Doubled is also 32.
So 2 lots of 32.
2 lots of 32. One is magical slashing, the other is psychic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do... Which one was it? I think I took that one. Pretty sure I took that one. Furious Momentum, I believe, is what I'm looking for. Turn. No, that's not the one I was looking for. And they're going to do the blinding maneuver. Thought I had one that allowed me to attack again. Oh no, I had to do it at the top. There it is. It was at the bottom. Why did I think it was at the bottom? Okay, when you score a critical hit, you may immediately make an additional melee weapon attack. No action or reaction required. If it is also a crit, I can do it again. Equal to half my proficiency bonus. That one... Why did I roll 2? Yeah. I just say that one was also reckless.
Mm-hmm.
First crit did 74 damage in total.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack, I rolled a total of 29.
That will hit.
What would it crit?
What's your crit on?
I crit on a roll of a 17 to 20. The dice roll was a 15.
Then it probably won't be a crit.
Okay. Well, that's still only my first attack.
Mm-hmm. What? He gets lots of attacks.
When I crit, I can do another attack.
He's a berserker who gets to do
The
lots of attacks.
compounding attack based upon if it's a critical.
Okay. Means he just goes slash on the same person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Whirlwind of Steel. He's bang, 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 bang.
22 slashing damage. And I've already done Reckless, so...
Like
I only do Reckless once a time.
yeah, if you do Reckless once, you get it for all the attacks.
I think it's either only one attack, or it's for all of the attacks. I never remember.
Fairly sure it's all, but
Is it the base barbarian?
Reckless is a berserker thing.
Is it a berserker thing, or is it a barbarian thing? Actually, I'm going to re-roll the 1 that I rolled there, because I had the brutal attack.
Is
And I rolled a
Reckless
1, doesn't
level
change
up?
anything.
So what did you get for damage?
22.
22. Okay.
That was the second attack of the first attack. I haven't done my actual second attack yet.
No, Reckless doesn't appear to be here.
Yes, I don't have Reckless.
It does say relentless. When you score a critical hit, you may immediately make an additional melee attack.
That's the one that I just did. He's one of my furious criticals.
And you're not master at glaive, are you? You're only expert.
Yeah, I have master on my natural weapons.
Which you don't use.
I can't use my furious criticals on them. Because for me to do that, I have to have been a druid as well. Which means I have to multi-class.
Yeah, don't do that.
And I also have to be a specific type of druid. Which is the skin changer. If need be, I can just say that the crit roll was my second attack.
It's okay, we'll just assume you've got it at this stage until we finish the combat, because we started off with it. And we'll worry about it after the combat.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had it from somewhere.
That's another crit.
Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attacks using strength during this turn.
Yeah, but that is for the barbarian from 5e. I'm using the berserker from level up, which doesn't have it.
Okay.
I think.
Why do I have a notification from Banana of Doom? How often can I use my infectious fury? I should probably check that before I try and do it again.
I don't think there's a limit. If you crit, you can pick any of them.
Infectious fury is a archetype effect, not
Okay.
a thing. When you hit a creature,
It won't be part of your archetype, you're furious.
the infectious
As well.
fury is a part of the path of the beast. The fierce criticals is not.
Okay.
I got one d20. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh, 20 psychic for 40 after the crit bonus.
So 40 damage all up in this time?
That's just the psychic. The slashing, which is magical, does 56.
Okay, so the barbarian goes down.
And I want to launch him across the room.
Okay, you launch him in pieces across the room.
Which will also knock him prone, but that doesn't matter, he's already dead.
You still have
Yeah,
movement.
you're not controlling me,
Do
doesn't
you still
it?
have attacks?
No.
You only get 2 attacks?
I only get 2 attacks if I don't roll a crit or use my natural weapons.
Okay.
Or if I don't constantly get crits.
Well, we've taken
Technically, I
out,
had 3 attacks that turn. 'Cause I
we've
got
taken
crits.
out 2.
Yeah.
We have the shield and the whip and the
Oh,
axe.
I see what you mean. I could do the relentless attacks and then go after somebody else.
You could.
Is there anybody within 40 feet of me that isn't Dimitri or Trellin?
Well,
Trellin's not there. He doesn't
So
matter.
there is the crossbowman and the shield wall person.
So instead of throwing the guy, you could relentless and go again.
Yeah. I'll do my relentless again. Which means if I get another crit, I have to keep doing relentless. I can't pick one of the other ones.
The reason I suggest it is if whatever I attack has already got damage on it, I get bonus.
I will go for the crossbow one.
Colossus Slayer.
But I'm the Colossus.
Well, aren't you glad I'm not fighting you?
Yeah, and you
Not that it
damage.
makes a difference now, but I should have been adding an extra 1d4 to all those. And yeah, crossbow guy. That is a 20. So that is a crit.
There's a crit.
No infectious fury on this one. Could have used up my infectious furies for the short rest. The 38. No, hold on. Forgot to add the strength. So 54 slashing.
54.
Is that already doubled? Or?
Before double?
54 doubled.
So the 54 is already doubled?
The 54 is the double damage.
54 is double damage?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not doing 108 with one attack. Not yet, at least. Yeah.
You're not trying.
That was a crit, so you go again, don't you?
Yes. If this one is also a crit, I can only do it one more time after this. For this attack. Yeah. No, this is my last one from the. Even if I crit. Which I did not.
And you've got a half your proficiency, you said?
I can do it up to half my proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Which is 2.
Yep.
For attack is a total of. Let's see if I have my character sheet out. What was this? 14. 28.
28. 28's a hit.
Okay. Uh, 19 slashing.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So that brings up. Is that the end of your turn? Or do you have more attacks?
An extra 6 damage from my being large.
Okay. And that brings us to Dimitri. You can speak.
Sorry, I can speak, yes. If I can provide guidance, you mean. So there's currently 2 still standing. Do both of them appear to have multiple magical effects on them at the moment, like they're improving their AC or attack or things like that kind of stuff?
They do look like they have magical effects on them, but that may just be gear.
Okay. You were just going for the non-shield, the shield guy and axe guy left, wasn't it?
That is correct.
Yeah.
What's your
Oh, the crossbow. Is your crossbow?
preference?
Crossbow and shield guy.
Yeah, so the returning axe is gone. I would prefer both of them be damaged.
So the Dimitri will go for a dispel magic on the shield guy.
Mm-hmm. What level?
He'll cast it level 3. And
Are you targeting any particular spell or just trying to get the most powerful spell?
no, I'm targeting the target, one creature. So, and therefore any spell cast on the target ends if it was cast at 3rd level or lower, and for spells that are 4th level or higher, make an ability check to see if each one gets dispelled. So, if I can do everything I need, if I do well enough.
Okay, so give me a caster check.
First caster check gets rid of level 16 spells.
Okay, so as you look at the person, they seem to appear to be human.
Ah.
And are there any other spells that need to be that are greater than 3rd level that need to be considered?
Doesn't it the one roll cover all the spells?
It says for spells using a spell slot 4th level or higher, make an ability check with a DC equal to
But
10
if it's
plus
an
the spell's level for
illusion,
each one.
Dimitri would
Any
see
of the
through
effect
it.
on success.
Sorry, Jeremy was speaking. I sort of got lost half of what
Sorry.
he said.
That's right. It literally says you make an ability check for each level, or for DC equal to for each one of the spells that are affected.
Okay, there are
And
2 more
therefore,
spells
in
then.
Next one will only get rid of 7th level spells.
It also goes.
And so like a 3rd level and below are automatically gone. So.
The other one is above 3rd level.
Yep, happy with that then. A natural 20 will get rid of 20th level spells.
Okay, all the spells go down on that target.
Okay. And I get 9 points back for my arcane armor.
Okay. Do you have any other actions you're doing?
Yeah, no, that's right. I'm happy to watch.
So does that mean the kids are human?
But Dimitri would see through illusions.
Plausible deniability.
He sees through illusions, not enchantments or transformations.
Right.
Okay.
They're rather specific on what it sees through. It's not true seeing.
Yes.
Okay, so
But the fact is, let's say, irrespective of what he looks like, he's still going to attack him.
So the shield guy
and he's now got a lot less defenseless than he did.
Does he appear human to the rest of us now?
He does. Okay. And I would say it is the crossbow person's go, who reloads and is...
Oh, and sorry, I should also that that dispel magic was cast with flare,
which means
that the flare that Dimitri has as his standard is warding, which would mean that until the start of the next turn, any creature who attempts to attack me must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a fail, they choose a new target or waste the attack.
Okay.
I don't know whether they're aware of that before they try or not. So
Okay.
Well, I
so
would just point out that he demolished two characters.
he did.
Is banishment... Oh no, banishment was the crossbowman.
Oh no, he demolished
Yes.
one character.
Because banishment is
okay.
also concentration.
but both
So what?
Hildren and Cetus have taken out one each.
Banishment is concentration. So if we take out the crossbowman, you come back. Not that we know that you've been banished. To us, you look like you've been
Yes.
disintegrated.
Okay, he loads the crossbow and he fires it. He's going to shoot it at Hilderin.
How close is he? Does he have...
He's pretty much got point blank, so
But point blank with a cross... Does point blank give...
some people have
disadvantage?
bonuses when they use crossbows in
No,
melee.
that's okay. I'm just wondering if that's...
He gets advantage.
Sweet.
Okay, so that looks like it is a 38.
Hits.
What's your armor class?
22.
So it
It's
is
a
more
crit.
than 10 over, so it's a crit. Okay, so it is a bolt of slaying.
That sounds like it'll do a lot of damage.
Oh, they
No,
It's like 50 plus. Jeez.
well, that's if you fail the saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's if you pass the saving throw.
I haven't put that one in yet.
I don't know what a bolt of slaying does.
Well, I haven't used one for quite a long time. What page does it say?
Yeah, so yeah, moving down to the second
If you-
level is bloody hard.
If he attacks me again, I get a +4 to my AC.
All the things that I have as reactions that could possibly help you, he needs to be attacking me instead of you.
Actually, I have some reactions. Do I have anything that would be helpful?
I mean, one of them I had to have done on my turn.
Oh, that's a... Oh, no, that's using... Okay, a point-blank ranged weapon.
Yeah.
That doesn't count as a melee attack, does
It's
it?
not a melee attack, no. Okay, so you get to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con. I have... That's one of my ones that I'm not proficient in. Uh, 21. No. 6. So 23. Not sure I like how many dice are being rolled.
Okay, so that's 60 points of damage. It would have been 90 if you failed the save.
That's fine. I am
We're
not
going to
even
have
bloody.
a long rest.
I'm not even bloody.
Should be on
Okay.
78 damage.
Yep, which way I had this. I had the 15, so what was that? That was only 60 hit points, so I am at 97 hit points.
Okay. And is going to cast a spell. Does this mean Dimitri's going to counter spell again?
Might as well.
Okay, so you automatically break it because it's a cantrip,
Okay.
and then they cast their other spell
Ah.
because they had learned.
So they have multicast.
Well, a lot of people can cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
They cast Thaumaturgy.
Just something to draw out the counterspell.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were going to change their nail colour to pink.
I don't know if we're all within fireball range this time, but we'll see.
I'm not.
No. You might have to come.
No, I'll
So
portal appears in front of you.
this spell is being cast at Cetus,
Mm-hmm.
and actually, probably the smartest one to cast it, but I'll do it anyway. He's casting it at you.
How close is this person to me?
They are potentially within touching range of you when you're large, but they're not in melee range of you. Do you have Mage Slayer?
I don't have Mage Slayer, but my tail does have a reach of 10 feet.
Because at the moment, provoking only occurs if people leave your area of effect.
Unless I have a reaction that says I can attack people when they try to attack me.
You have a thing that allows you to attack people with magic who attack you. They're doing a ranged attack.
Nope. Mainly attacks or attempts to grapple.
Ranged attack. So Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'm good at those.
Maybe.
Come on, I save. You can do it.
I mean, I'm currently at 28 and I haven't rolled the expertise dice yet. 30.
You got a 30. Okay, you succeed, so you take 42 necrotic damage.
It's not fun. I don't like that.
Watch out.
On a scale of 1 to 166, I am at 22.
My problem is they're going to counter anything I cast.
And basically they say, and they call on the power of Zerchev to harm you.
They're mirrors.
What? So it is now Trollin's go.
They're mirrors.
The barbarian was me, the mage was Dimitri.
20. 20. Okay, so yes, they see a Trellin rematerialize where he was standing with an arrow stuck in him.
Yep.
But that was the end of your turn. Oh, okay. Banishment really is a timeout
It's
spell.
a painful spell. I had a feeling they were mirrors.
Wait, does that mean the children we were killing were yours and the dogs were your dogs?
There weren't that many of them.
Okay, so that brings us to Hilderon's go.
They were Merc's kids.
Okay, I saw one of them human.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like any of us, but the other one is calling on Zerchev.
Mm-hmm. But they are calling you child killers.
Yeah, no. Okay.
And they are gnolls. They're dead gnolls.
Okay. And it's sort of thing that, let's face it, any true worshipper of Xerxes will always make themselves look like a doll.
Happens again. Okay.
The thing of note is that of the 4 gnolls, there's a member of our party that matches up with them. But there was a barbarian, an archer, a mage, and a cleric.
I thought the shield and whip one was a cleric.
Let's face it, that's a fairly standard party.
Right.
Yes, but the fact that the
That's going to be interesting.
well, it is human now, but the gnoll was calling on Zerchev.
Not sure if it's going to work this time.
Yeah, but obviously that's that. Anyone who truly calls on Xerxes would not appear to be a null.
was sure that wasn't working properly, so that's always fun. Okay, so I've managed to recover my books. And who are we up to now?
Me.
Hildebrand.
So the shield guy hasn't been hit before?
Has not been hit before.
Okay. Crossbowman. 33.
That's a hit.
Eighteen, 20, 30, 4 plus 12 is 46. Thunder.
Okay, 46 points of damage.
Is he still alive?
Yes, still alive.
Cool. Second attack. 37.
37 is a hit. I think it's a crit this time. If you do plus 10.
I do plus 10. Oh, I forgot the extra. Make that 49 on the first one. That's 18, 24, 34, 35.
I don't actually keep the actual numbers you give me, I just take the results, so I
No,
can't change a number.
It's my... Okay, sorry. I will add the extra bit to this. 35, 40... plus 12 is 52... which is then doubled, so 104. I rolled well. Thunder damage... and then there was another... 3.
That's unnecessary. You killed them.
So I then turn and attack the shield guy. 39.
That will be a crit.
And 21, 31, 36. No, he hasn't been hit before. 36 plus 12 is 48 multiplied by 2. Is 106? Is my maths correct?
I wasn't paying attention.
38 plus 12.
Is 50. That would be 100.
Yeah, I think it's about that.
And you have another hit.
Yep, he's still alive.
Still alive.
I've learnt. I am checking. I am not wasting any of my attacks. And I know we're going to regret this, but whatever. Nat 20.
Okay. I will say that they're just dead.
Oh, I wanted to kill that one.
I'm sorry. You were on 20 what hit points?
Yeah, they said I was on 22. I said on a scale of 100 and, on a scale of 1 to 166, I am on 22.
But the actual hit point starting on the 8, so it's actually on 12.
Okay, how horrified are we going to be about this?
That's okay. You hear a deep booming laughter in your ear as it tells you you've just killed 4 of your own kids and grandkids. From the future. Orcus doesn't play fair.
My question is that an illusion and hasn't, or is that actual time magic?
As you see, the people seem to be human now and bear your coat of arms.
Were they all your kids, or was like one of them Dimitri's kids?
August never plays fair.
And obviously you can live and believe what he says either.
Yeah, Hildren's conflicted.
If it was really my child, they would have fought better.
As they seem to envelop in a what Dimitri refers to time displacement.
Mm-hmm. Dimitri's going to pull the crossbow bolt out of his foot that's being into the ground.
Yep.
And go and look in the room where the assuming there was nothing in the room when he opened the door for it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll look in the room where there were some bodies and people got distracted from searching them.
Okay, so looking there, you just see the blood, none of the bodies. That you do believe the bodies have returned to their own time.
No, the bodies of the babies and kids in the first room.
That's what I said. Even the bodies of the babies and kids seem to have returned to their own time.
Oh, okay.
But left behind, you do see there is some stuff left behind.
Are our wounds still?
The wounds are
remain?
still there. The wounds still happened.
Hildren's just frozen.
Do you really think your kids would be so weak to not be able to kill you in your prime?
You said I'm in my prime. No, she's just quiet.
I know for a fact that I'm not. And if that was my child, I'm disappointed.
Okay, so Dimitri does find a pouch with some gold stamped in Hildren's, with Hildren as Lord of the Domain.
Mm-hmm.
Stamped 10 years from now. Plus
How would they be
5
like-
sapphires.
Okay.
Dimitri will show
That was my child.
what the sapphires that they found. Feel rather distressing illusion further by more inane trickery from August.
Hildren's conflicted. She knows he would do that, but she also knows he lies.
Yeah.
She's stuck.
So Dimitri is deliberately not the pocket of the coins that might further confuse Hildren.
Well, they also seem to be coins showing the wedding of the Lord and Lady. Commemorative coins.
Mm-hmm.
The coins might be 10 years old, but the people carrying them probably weren't. Why am I making points about this?
No, it's what I thought as I said it.
Most people carry coins that have been made years in the past. Because they're only useful from the date they're made.
The rest of the party knows nothing about coins because Dimitri was not looking in there in the pocket without trying to make any fuss about them.
So Dimitri doesn't show anyone the coins.
No, he pulls out the gems, he says, oh look, there's some gems in there. But the coins, no one needs to worry about.
Are all of the bodies human? Or was like the...
Well, they looked human before they disappeared.
There's no way
Yes, and none of them were my kids. They're all yours.
So how many coins was there on?
It was 10 gold coins.
10 gold. Yeah.
And she can't pray about it. That would be her instinct, is to communicate with Zerchev or try and talk to Drazzle, and she can't.
And I'm sure a higher power would be happy to answer.
Oh no, she's not doing that. Why did you do this to me?
Because it was something I wrote up about a month ago.
That's something that we can deal with in like 10, 20 in-game years from now.
Well, you now know the fate of 4 of your kids.
Yeah, she's now going to try and undo that fate.
You can't, because then you break time. You have to make that happen.
Oh god, it means I'm gonna have to train 4 of them to do what they just did.
One of them's probably gonna be trained by Cetus, should he still be alive at that time.
And the hyenas are probably wolves, not hyenas. Yeah, Hildren's currently a little broken. Somebody else is gonna have to take over.
Because that's what Orcus does. He doesn't have to lie when he can use the truth.
Demetrius, say, what the hell are you talking about?
Kids
Don't be
will-
so stupid as to believe his lies.
Your kids were weak, they deserved it.
She turns and, in the most serious and deadpan look you've ever seen, she says, "Even imagined trauma is trauma."
I believe for that, buddy. I thought these, the 4 newcomers at the time, that apparently came through that grate, didn't they?
They did. You can see that the wall has split above and below the grate and opened up.
Okay. Is it still dark?
It is still dark.
Just forget about it.
So,
One of your kids became a wizard.
Fulstifer comes up and, like, nuzzles at my leg, and I'm still stock still.
well, if you need time to think, come in here and we'll close the door at least.
She's cognitive enough to follow, but she can't lead right now.
Demetrius just saying, into the door in the middle room, like in the middle, that led to an empty room. So,
Well,
and
You do remember
What's that
that
mean?
no blood is generally black.
And we saw red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're sort of in a berserker sort of rage at the time.
so,
And I killed most of those people.
so,
Well, you got 6 of them.
does
Was it surely your
has
children?
the party moved into the room behind the middle
Unless
door?
they have the same enchantment on us that we had on them.
I don't believe any of the party members has followed Dimitri.
I'll follow Dimitri.
If the party's moving, I'm moving, but I'm not.
Dimitri is just saying into the next room, like 10 feet movement, just so therefore the door can be closed and you can take your time to think.
Yeah, no, Hildren follows, just
Yeah. Okay, so then,
more
whilst
mechanical.
apparently Hildren's moody and stressing, Dimitri will just do a check of the walls of the room and make sure that there's no secret entrances or anything like that in this space, so that we know that the door is the only potential entry point. Because I'm guessing the intent is that we're having at least a short rest while Hildren gathers her thoughts.
Yeah,
So, yeah, so Dimitri will double check to make sure that the room is secure. So,
So you've done the maths right. 3 of your kids will survive.
if I've done the maths right, 4 of my kids will survive.
Yeah.
Assuming she only has 8.
Assuming
Maybe
I
she
only
has
have
some
8.
spare.
Maybe I deliberately have spares.
I counted 5 adults.
Well,
Because there was 1 in the nursery and then the 4 that tried to kill us.
True.
Unless the 1 in the nursery wasn't one of your kids.
I don't know.
He
But,
didn't put up much of a fight.
but surely
we
there's time travel involved in some sense.
I think I'm just overthinking this.
Okay.
my brain has stopped. I can't think of this at the moment.
They're also still assuming that they're all Hildren's kids. We know they're not Cetus's or yours. They might be Dimitri's.
Before we...
all the figments of Orcus's imagination.
Kids.
That's right.
I know how we can fix this. We kill Hildren's husband.
Do not kill Rune. I will kill you.
It just means Rin was not the father.
True. We kill Hildren. Wait.
And if you kill Hildren, then obviously you've created a paradox.
Okay. Well, you can't kill me.
But if you die, you're no longer the queen.
I'm going to kill. I'm going to. No, I'm not going to
Don't know
kill.
about.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds 3 times, 1 on each person. I'm going to cast it at first level on Trellin.
Are we stopping for a short rest?
Well, this is before a short rest because I
Oh,
have
of course,
recovery. I have recovery, so I'll have these spell slots back.
Yeah, but exactly. So if we're stopping for a short rest, and we just say, don't let me, I'm fine.
15 plus 7, 23 hit points back to Trellin.
No worries. How many did I lose?
You lost 30, so it'd be only 7 points of damage. You've got
Okay.
a slight flesh
Thank you.
wound.
No worries.
Mr. Get shot once disappears from the rest of the fight.
9 plus 8 is 17, plus 7 is 24 for Cetus.
Yeah, my remaining hit points just doubled.
And I'm not healing you, Dimitri.
You can leave time.
So Cetus gets another 15 plus 8 is 23 plus 7 is 30. And then I get the spell slots back because we're doing a short rest. If we wanted to, I could have done something to make it even more effective than that, but... Okay, so rolling hit dice. I have...
Okay, so over a short rest, Hildren gets to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Have
26.
Have advantage against being charmed.
As elves, aren't we immune to being charmed? What to say?
You're immune to sleep spells.
Yeah. So,
I
do also have an advantage against.
I have
being
advantage
charmed.
against charm for
This is not a
other
charm.
things. I'm just, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so Hildren gets visions of some of her kids falling to Orcus.
So
She's not sure if it's real or not, but hey.
So what were your kids doing with your grandkids in a dungeon?
One of them had the tattoo of Zerchev on them.
Did they?
Yeah. In the vision.
In the vision I'm watching, so not the ones that...
They're
These
the-
are different
They're
kids.
the ones you just killed.
Okay. So the ones I just killed,
One of them had the Zerchev tattoo.
and they're the ones I'm watching fighting Orcus.
They're the ones that fell to Orcus.
Or got corrupted by him or got killed
Corrupted
by
by him.
him? Okay.
Orcus really has to kill anyone to beat them.
He's got a freaking huge mace.
He has also been very convincing.
But I don't take any strife or anything from that.
No.
Alright, I'm rolling.
But you rolled well enough not to actually be in the moment and hear the words.
Okay, so 6 plus...
Some of these rooms are just amazing in how they write them up.
Really?
Yeah.
What,
So many weird and wonderful effects. such as the wall in the room you've come into has written on the back of it, "Damn, it is alive. Have to sleep or die."
Is anybody else rolling hit die?
Yeah, the next one, one.
Probably should.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Well, it's rolling it for healing.
Well, it's so 22 means it's only 8. So plus 5 means I need to get a 3.
So you heal with a hit dice.
Yeah.
How many does Dimitri spend?
He spent 1 hit die to roll an 8, because I got to a constitution bonus too, so that actually goes in.
Did we add our
6.
con to our hit die?
Sorry?
Do we add con to our healing
I
with a hit
think
die?
so.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Short rest. End of a short rest, you expend 1 more hit dice to restore any lost hit points up to the maximum number of hit dice. For each hit die expended, roll the die and add your con modifier.
Okay, then
And you
yeah.
can decide to roll an additional hit die after each roll. But I also rolled 6d6 for regeneration and got 20.
So how much did you heal all up? 36?
30. Which puts him on 86 out of 87.
Okay, so you're mostly healed.
Yep.
So you've got...
And we'll be fully healed in another 10 minutes.
I'm back up to 160 and use 7 hit die.
So how much damage does that mean you have?
4.
You're at 4. And how about Cetus?
I've done 4, but I'm gonna do.
Don't
2
forget the healing I already gave you.
Yeah, I've done that.
And yeah, technically Dimitri's actually got more effective hit points than before because he got to cast a few spells, so his arcane armor is up to 19.
Nice.
So,
I have done 6 hit dice, and I am.
Part of that short rest is Hildren taking a couple of swigs on her flask of inebriation.
Okay, so how many hit dice did Dimitri spend? Only 1?
1.
How many did Cetus spend?
I spent 6.
6.
So Hildren's full
And how many hit dice did Hildren spend?
7.
7?
Dimitri is full.
He will be full effectively.
Because he's got the
So
ring
how
of
much damage
regeneration.
does Cetus have left?
You're full of 1 blow.
I healed
No,
74,
I'm
putting
full.
me back up to 152.
I used
Out
the 1
of
hit dice.
166.
So that means you're down 14.
Yes.
I normally only keep track of how much damage you have, not what your hit points currently at.
Because, to be honest, I'm not counting what that is because I'm not trying to make it close. If I care about what your current hit points are, then I can tailor the damage to make it look close. Now I'm just doing the damage as it goes.
He's more likely to get a TPK that way.
Well, it's more that the place you're in is that dangerous that
Yes.
if it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Yeah, we're only on the 2nd floor, and that one combat nearly killed all of us.
Oh no, I wasn't bloodied.
Nearly killed me and Dimitri.
But if you guys went down, I was going to be
Nearly
stuck.
killed Dimitri.
Yeah, nearly killed you, and it put me on 22.
I still had
Dimitri is
60.
fine.
It's the psychological wounding.
They weren't really your kids.
Well,
At least not for like another 20 years or so.
I hadn't.
I
don't know.
won't
I
have
hadn't
confirmation of
received.
that
I
yet.
think 12 sessions. I hadn't received any damage, so that was a shock.
You got shot once and then disappeared.
That's right.
And as far as everyone thought, after that point, you got disintegrated.
That's it.
Maybe there's a reason he hasn't been taking damage.
So if it was
Take
a
one hit.
if it was a Fey person, they could have literally sent you to the Feywild as a permanent banishment.
Yes.
So anyone who has Fey as a type can be kicked out of this world.
Right.
So that would have banished Cetus to the Feywilds.
Yeah.
That would have banished my other 2 characters.
That's the downside of actually having I'm Fey as part of your type.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Morrigan isn't, but she is.
Well, anyone who has the nature aspect is also Fae at this stage. They have no choice. They have to be because that's the only way they can get it.
Cetus is double Fae.
So is Morrigan.
Okay, so yes. You've rested for 10 whole minutes.
Oh,
No, now.
An
Yeah,
hour.
you said
sorry, an hour.
short rest has to be an hour.
Yeah, short rest is an hour.
oh damn, only 10 minutes in we got interrupted.
And I got all my Chiba back.
It means you can do extra stuff again.
That's right.
So, Cetus has burnt through, and Hilduin have burnt through a huge amount of their hit dice to the point where Hilduin won't be getting it all back on a long rest. Because you only get half rounded down.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I will get all of mine back because I only spent 6.
I also didn't use much in the way of healing spells.
Well, you
'Cause I
spent 6 so far.
Recovered them back.
True.
Don't worry, the day is short.
Yeah, we're gonna fight Theus's kids next.
But technically you're in summer, so it's actually going to be a long day. It's short on the northern hemisphere. You're in high summer. Okay, so after your hour and 10 minutes,
Dimitri will be back at point 10 if we have got an extra 10 minutes left.
yep. Well, you would have gotten it back in the hour, I believe.
Well, no, I guess the point was I had 6d6 for like 1d6 every 10 minutes. So, and technically that put it well below its maximum. So then within 10 minutes of starting off the short list, you'll get it back. So
Okay.
when you said an hour and 10 minutes, I thought, oh, okay.
So I don't mind if you want to take the lead, Dimitri, and check for traps.
Well, is there another door in the room?
Well, there's the darkness that his minions came out of.
So as you exit this room and look around, there's only one door in this room. You see the hole where the gnolls came out of is closed up and the grates come down again. Must be on some sort of timer.
And just double checking, you said there was some writing on the wall in the room while I was sitting there for an hour.
Yep.
Damn, it is alive or something?
It says, damn, it is alive. They have misspelled damn, so it's D-A-M. Have to sleep or die.
Damn, it is alive. Have to sleep or die. So we need to also spend some time during that thing on the same rope and realising it, but yeah.
How long into our 8 hours of adventuring are we?
I would probably say you may have reached the 1 hour mark. Maybe
1 hour
an hour 30,
before the rest?
including the rest.
Because remember, basically from adventuring, we went down the stairs straight away, and this is got a second room we've come to.
So this is about hour and a half into your adventuring day.
Good. All right, well, yeah. Well, about 2.5 now, we had to for an hour. Because it took us an hour to get there in the first place.
Well, I'm saying an hour and a half from when you entered the dungeon.
Yeah.
Ah. So we need to be on a high alert, and that means having Dimitri in the front.
My passive perception is going. I did enough rolls that I wasn't completely comatose. I was rolling wisdom saves. If I rolled over 10, I was good. If I rolled majority of them under 10, then I would have made myself a penalty to passive perception.
Okay.
But yes, I'm not in a leader mode.
So yes, the entryway has closed. What do you wish to do now?
There's still a room with darkness going on the other side?
It is.
Can you see into the darkness?
You can. It's darkness.
Apparently he can't see through the darkness.
He finds darkness. He's old red.
Old darkness.
So our dark vision
You
doesn't
need
kick
to
in.
actually examine to see if you can see a mechanism to reopen the wall.
You want to reopen the grate?
Well, but obviously also, like, you opened the grate, but obviously there's a mechanism that opened the wall further as well, so yeah, it might be on the other side, but it doesn't hurt to look.
So will you squeeze through the hole and find it?
No, I mean, like, it doesn't hurt to look on this side, like in the center. Yeah. So basically, you do an investigation, see if you can find how the how the wall as a whole sits aside. Where am I? Investigation default. 25.
25. Okay, so you don't find any mechanisms on this side of the wall. It's not unusual for secret doors to be only openable from one side.
No, absolutely. Yep, we will. I would suggest we go back out into a corridor and we will examine further. Come back here if we find if we clear other stuff to see if it's worthwhile.
Okay. So heading out of the door, which way do you go?
Continue northwards because we came from the south. So.
Okay, so it bends northeast before bending west, and as you come there you can see a door just around the corner on the north and southern sides of the wall, so either side of the corridor. Corridor continues on a fair way, and you can see it bends, has a branching passageway heading north about 80 feet down, and then another 20 odd feet down is another set of doors before the passageway turns southeast.
Yep, okay.
So it looks like this passage is a big loop.
Yep. Stopping at the doors that we came around, coming around the first bend. Dimitri will have a look at the door in the north wall, because that's on the left. Left is always right.
Yep.
Merc gets zombie orgies. I get kill my own children. Not listening at a door for a while.
I mean, I'm the one who spawned your children because I'm the one who checked the door.
No, but I checked the door to the main room.
Which had they're alive, if I sleep I'll die.
And the main room, where all of this branched off.
Okay.
Investigating the door in the north wall.
The door does not appear to be locked.
Okay.
It is slightly ajar.
Okay. I'll still double check and make certain there's no apparent tracks. Which gives me 24 on investigation.
Okay, seems this room is rarely used.
And obviously, don't get interrupted from the inside of the room while I'm investigating. So, should he just find nothing, he'll push the door open.
Okay, the door opens without a sound.
What's beyond it?
You see a passageway leading into a large circular room with a intricate statue in the middle of it.
Can we tell what the statue is from the corridor?
Okay, so it appears to be a man in full plate armor with detailed runes, and the helmet is decorated with curling ram's horns.
Dimitri will move in up the corridor until it basically gets to where it moves into when the room itself kind of begins.
Yep.
How big's the room?
The room is about 15 feet diameter around the statue, which seems to be sitting on a 10 by 10 diameter raised platform with steps leading up to the statue.
Okay. And so now that he's in, he's up to the edge of the end of the corridor area touched off, he can see into around the sides either way. There's apparently nothing else in the room.
There is apparently nothing else in the room.
Okay. Considering the size of the statue within the room, is it really feasible that somebody can hide behind it? I'm guessing it's probably large enough they could.
It's just large enough that they could, but it doesn't appear to be.
Like I say, obviously nothing seemed to have reacted, and there doesn't seem to have been anyone coming in and out here for a while. Dimitri will do a circuit of the room just to double check. Are other people still waiting in the original corridor, or they can't follow Dimitri in at all?
Hildren's probably followed Dimitri in and is looking at the statue.
I am also looking at the statue.
Can I do a religion check?
You can. I was just trying to figure out what happened to my D20. I must have dropped it. And then kept knocking everything off.
You lost D20 privileges because you rolled too many criticals.
That is true. I could always dig out the red flashing
Please
D20
don't.
instead.
25 religion.
25 religion roll. It does not resemble anything you have seen or read about.
Okay, with Ram's Horn got a helmet down in this dungeon. Hey,
Do I
there's a
notice?
fair chance.
You do think
What about the
ram's horns
runes?
are generally used by orcs.
What about the runes?
The runes themselves don't make any sense to you.
So they're not infernal, or
They're not any word you know.
I have a lot of knowledge about fiends. So it was interesting. The fact that I don't know it is.
It is not written in a fiendish language.
So I have the racial ability, the tongue of the sun and the moon, understand all spoken languages. Any creature can understand what you say. So can I understand this?
It's not spoken.
Yeah, not until someone reads it for you, and that's to have enough language to read it to you.
Right. It's bloody useless power. Yeah, but
It's
It's
useful when
really
everyone
not.
speaks.
It's a really useful power. We just need to be talking to people.
Just not against stuff written about on a statue.
okay. I mean, if you guys tried to translate,
Yeah, but I'd have nothing to start with. Like it doesn't
Ah.
look like.
it says understand all spoken languages. Any
Yeah.
creature can understand what you say.
But it doesn't look fiendish, so I wouldn't even know what language to try and base it on.
Assuming that Dimitri does not find anything when he does the circuit of the room.
He does not.
The walls, he'll come and have a look at this statue and see if he can recognise the rooms or anything.
Okay, does he have the secret craft of runes?
Yes.
He does recognize the runes do take on the structure of the craft.
How do you mean?
as
Like they hear the rules of the runic craft, is that what you say?
they are the runes associated to the secret craft. So they are runes of element, magic, and power.
Okay. Can he determine what they are saying or meaning?
They are not runes you have learned. Because
Okay.
you have to learn specific runes, and they're the runes you know and can manipulate.
Yep. So Demeter would be keen to destroy the statue as part of the whole eliminating the influence of he who we're choosing not to name. Simply on the idea that, hey, yeah, it's not necessarily a standard depiction of him, but it could easily be a depiction of his followers in that sort of sense, because, hey,
Okay,
there's
so
only so many colours on the helmet. So.
you spend about 10 minutes smashing the statue.
I mean, if we don't mind me being noisy, I can do that.
Shatter.
Yep.
Well, so if you want to do it, so Dimitri's happy to stand back and watch, or rather, watch the corridor and see if anything, watch for anything coming to investigate the noise. So.
I don't think I want to waste the spell slot. Cetus? As our brawny person? You and Trellin with the...
I can do that.
I was going to say, you and
I
Trellin.
can do it. How big is statue?
Statue is probably about 8 feet tall.
So it's about the same height as me. Can I just try to push it over?
I'm sure you can with a lot of athletics and putting your back into it.
And my assistance.
Elf giant strength.
He has hill giant.
Hill giant.
He has
strength.
hill giant strength. I have elf giant strength,
True.
which is apparently
Sounds mean to
more.
me. Now you're going to be elf.
Yeah, that's only awesome raging.
Can't get this organized.
Dimitri will copy down the runes before it's destroyed.
I was wondering if Dimitri would do that.
Think about it later.
29.
Okay, so yes, you do knock it over and shatter it after Dimitri has copied it all down. And so is Martin getting picked up?
Just in preparation.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask before we got too far. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything else in that room. Do you wish to try the room across the passageway?
Yeah, we might as well take a look at the door to the south door.
I'll defer to Dimitri.
11:26 for investigation.
Okay, so you can smell a some sort of urinal or other sort of outhouse on the other side of that door.
Okay.
Or maybe it's a crafty way of concealing things.
Well, I'm assuming that I didn't find any traps as part of the investigation.
Except for the smell, no, just the
Except for
smell.
that smell. Is the door appear to be locked?
It is not locked.
Okay.
Even
Any
more
preparations
suspicious.
before we open the
None
door?
of these
Let me
doors
know,
have been
but otherwise-
Why would they be locked? They want us to go through the doors.
Well, if it's not locked, it's obviously not occupied. So, but yeah, so Dimitri, you people know that the signal is saying he's going to open the door and either push or pull the door as appropriate.
Okay, you push the door in, and walking into the room, you see a fairly largish room, not as big as the other one you went into, but fairly big. It has
2 more doors in the eastern wall at the top and the bottom, and it seems to have a mural of Zerchev on the far wall.
Really?
And you can see another grate similar to the one you saw before here, but that one seems to be in the west wall, roughly where you'd think the other one was, with about a gap in between that's also in darkness.
Yeah, I guess.
And
I guess
there's a
that's
leader on this
the way
side.
of it. Yeah. Because he hates
It's a
the
dog
big
mirror
O.
again.
Doesn't like the big Z.
Is this room particularly warm?
This room is quite warm.
Okay. Because obviously, just there was warmth coming out of the darkness in the other room, so I just wanted to confirm that it was apparently coming through. So is this room got a apparent source of warmth?
Yes, there is a crudely constructed fire pit in the room. You're not sure what they're burning?
If there's no one in here, then Dimitri will probably go and investigate the darkness grail again and just confirm for himself that, yep, definitely apparently joins up, even though I can't see it through the darkness.
You can pull the lever.
Not yet. Yeah. Whether anyone else is looking at anything else at the same time, different question.
Anyone looking at the eastern doors, the northern and the southern door?
Hildren's not exploring any doors at the moment.
I'll have a look at the doors, but not investigate them.
Mm-hmm.
So perception, not investigation.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so the northern door smells like that's where the sewerage smell comes from.
Okay. All right, I'll wait for Dimitri's guide.
So you mentioned that there was like a hearth or something you said that was the heating source?
They'd set up a crude fire pit, I said.
Okay, yep.
Cetus, you exploring the other door?
Can we see who they are?
Oh, you believe
Any
it was?
evidence of-
You believe it was the gnolls that attacked you?
Yeah, okay.
They're not gnolls.
So, and in this case then, okay, well, Dimitri will probably look at investigate the southern door, since he's down by the end of the room at the moment. Checking the tracks. Yeah, he's not getting well that time. 21.
Okay, you detect a wire trap.
Okay. Can I determine what the trap is likely to do?
Either sound an alarm or send something at you.
Okay.
Or drop a boulder from somewhere, or there's lots of things you can do with a wire.
Absolutely.
Considering the wire's on the other side of the door.
But following the wire, with or not, you can actually see where it goes to, and that's it. But otherwise, he will look to disable the trap. So, these tools.
Question.
Mhm.
While we're exploring things. The fact that the coins were minted in 10 years in the future, and they were commemorative of my wedding, does that mean I don't get married for another 10 years?
Commemorative coins aren't always
considering
on
the
the
fact
year
that
that the
you
will
have-
happen.
Okay.
You don't know about the
Could be an
coins, so you don't
anniversary.
know about the paradox of whether you are or not.
No, I'm just curious. As a player, not...
It can mean many different things. That's the good thing about prophecies is one solution is not always correct.
It's also obviously the aspect of, well, probably in one future you're married in 10 years' time.
It could be a parallel world.
There are many, many futures available to you.
Or it could be your second or third marriage, depending on how many times you die.
True.
DC's 27 to disable the trap.
Because every time I die, I have to get remarried.
You believe you have disabled the door. The trap on the door, not the door.
Okay.
I
I will
can't.
open the door then. If people are ready to have a little copy on this one.
Yep.
Yep.
If I die, I regenerate within 24 hours. But if I die, it still registers as a death.
Right.
So
So-
there's paperwork that goes with it.
The corridor has 3 iron doors along its southern wall, each with the looks of a cell with a small window in the center of the door.
And how far does this corridor go?
Corridor goes about 40 feet down, with the 3 doors covering the last 30 feet.
Right.
Are they on both
Yes.
sides or?
Only the southern side.
So both ways, both options. No, this one, yeah. Okay. Dimitri will have a look down the corridor and have a look in the first door. Or like, do you say there's windows in the doors?
There are windows in the door.
Yeah. Okay. So he will have a look through the window.
It looks empty with scattered straw on the floor.
So, and then the next one.
Also looks empty with straw scattered on the floor.
Okay. And the next one.
Also empty with straw scattered on the floor.
And how big do the cells be?
The cells look to be about 10 by 10.
Right, okay.
Enough for someone to lay down in. If it's a 5 by 5, then it's standing room only for most people.
So, the Dimitri will go back and have a look at the door that Charles was looking at. Since they all appear to be empty.
Okay, it does not appear to be closed fully, and it is obviously not locked because it's not closed.
Yep. Now, we'll push it open.
Okay, you see what appears
Oh,
to be
there we go.
it pushes in, and it seems to be a privy for the gnolls where they have been turning their waste into fuel source.
Yeah.
Don't know if I should be relieved that you keep calling them gnolls or not.
Now, Dimitri certainly calls them gnolls.
You put a lot of emphasis on the words you choose.
do. And I work hard at it. Because when the words change, it's always interesting.
This is why Hildren's sort of stuck in between. He would do that to me, but he also lies. And is very good at illusions, so she's conflicted.
But it wasn't an illusion. Dimitri would have seen through it.
And
We
he dispelled the
dismissed-
enchantment, but you keep
Yeah.
calling them gnolls.
They are gnolls from Dimitri's perspective.
Yep.
So if I was the one investigating, you would be telling me that my kids
Probably.
Okay.
take away my hope.
Hey, ignorance is bliss.
Yep.
What we take of Dimitri, perfect knowledge is bliss.
Yep.
Just remember one of the kids
And he's always happy to provide.
Hey,
There's not
I'm-
that many wizards in the Northern Reaches, so that would have been, if there was a wizard in my kids, that kid was probably very special.
was.
Which one had the tattoo?
I would say the one with the shield,
Yeah, probably.
who also appeared to be a cleric.
Yep. And I was thinking, hey, they're mirrors, not other.
What was I going to say? It's a very interesting coincidence that the 4 kids that we killed happened to line up with our classes.
Yeah. Look, I'm suspicious, but also, like,
Hey.
as I said, imagine trauma is still trauma.
Dimitri.
And hey, if you were teaching kids to be able to survive Rapanathak, you'd probably teach them different skills. Because if you taught them all to be the ranger, I don't think they're going to survive too well.
They'll be fine.
And I said, obviously they weren't mirrors, because, hey, none of them was Dimitri.
But they did disadvantage Dimitri for a short time.
And they had the caster had more hit points than Dimitri.
So,
I think that caster had more hit points than the barbarian one did. Unless I just did a lot of damage.
Okay, so
okay, I guess no other apparent exits from this area, so
you have explored
back
that
out
area
into
before
the
you.
main corridor and continue to the east.
Okay, so when you hit the intersection going north and continuing east to a set of doors, which way do you go?
How far does the corridor appear to go north and or continue?
At least 30 feet north before it bends east.
And how far away are the doors?
The doors are 15 feet from the intersection.
Let's go and look at the doors.
So the northern door or the southern door?
We'll start with the north. Investigation trap. Oh, man, that was a good one. Natural 24
Okay.
with my 20 and a D4.
The door itself does not appear to be trapped.
We could be, 39 upgraded. Does it appear to be locked?
The door does not appear to be locked.
No. Well, open it up, and if the people, make certain people are ready to react.
Hildren's reactive, she's not proactive.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
is
That's
following
right.
and will react to the situation.
I'm not expecting or requiring any specific action from characters. It's more the idea, okay, if they are making certain they've got the chance to prepare, a door's about to open, whether or not, like some people might like to have their shields raised or weapons up or unlocked or whatever they feel like doing. I'm just giving that opportunity, not telling anything to them.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that Hildren's standard is blades drawn, reactive state.
Yep. So looking into the room.
Looking into the room, you can see that there is a pit trap in the center of the western wall and a door in the center of the eastern wall, and it appears to be a 25 foot by 25 foot room, with the southern door being the one you opened in the center of the southern wall.
Right. And when you say there was a pit trap in the western wall, or near the western wall,
It is a open pit.
open pit, right, okay, so,
So-
not a pit trap, it's a pit.
It is a pit for someone who's blind. It's a trap. She's here.
Dimitri is not blind.
So would you like to finish up here?
I'm happy. to
Carry
finish.
on.
You'll let them carry on and not die without you?
No, I'm happy to finish. Well, Jeremy wants us to finish in the next 4 minutes anyway.
Okay.
Absolutely.
In which case, then we'll say we'll be finishing up here, and I believe the online Jeremy will be away for a couple of sessions.
Ah, okay.
So you won't have Dimitri's awesome advice.
I also won't be here for next game.
You won't be here next game either.
So obviously, have your second characters written it all up ready to go.
Yeah, I'm not working this Saturday.
You don't want my backup character.
Why? Because this one's not the Lord of the Lands? Lady of the Lands?
No,
What's your title?
well, actually, no, I can't die, so I don't need a...
You're right. I don't want to,
And that's
but I mean, without
simply you
Dimitri
don't
there,
die as long as your body's
it can't work with what's
like one
expected.
piece.
No, I cannot die.
Ah,
Except of anything but old age.
Okay,
Even
so
if I fell into a bottomless pit or something, it would appear that I reappeared the next day.
I will go into end credits and say bye to those who are leaving.
what about disintegration?